nanke da te atechemu yanuma nanke tie dia nanke bufu aba enei wakan yaka ho woso ne butantima se yetwere wa yempa nhweda enitini yetwere we na no pay ne de onase ne wa yeye de ma wo ototoro bonsu nyankopon we de onase titi kwa from nyankopon de wa yeye ye betuntum apejao esan se won kwa na ofata obi bia ne wa be kwa kobu nanim enkotodwe ne de ne na ase ama ne da ye de be ma nyankopon kwa Mama Gaza, ye de Casiabo, Nunzia, the Bebro, happy Casiabo. Ye de Casiabo, no Bavia. Ye be called Obocrata, hold on, and I don't pay Abajomono. Ya do so do some more pensem, more besibis and some woman. Said ye be on subit me. Attend some be an attend some nasi ye. Mama Gaza, come on, you go so a ye. And then now watch it pepe. And then now watch it and now watch it pepe. And about my Ghana, more breachy ball, my Ghana. Ghana, Mamma, Kuma, watch it. I know mu edi juma ediama o man ye. Minka bushia for yaw. And then now watch it pepe. And no man, you na. Any so call, say ja. Nani braba ye timpintinkwa. Ye nantie, akwa tifini ato ye. Esan say ye mabinumu ye suma womu. Asumfu a womu editu mu so mbesumo man. Aye suma womu no. Ni ehwe mo kira kwan ye hunu won. E ma yem hihye ene ba ye. Bebrenu ana ni ensusu bone. Nenso mpanyimfo se fofianto atam aba bedware abam. Entia ye nya ye ne se Ghana manwotwe a. Na soma na Ghana asom so munkonko di dwuma no. Ewie musen a wo mu etimu a wo mu edi tu kwan no. Konya akwanhia e wo wie mu. E ma etebeto fom. Ma wonu mu no mo wie musen no mu ni nyina. Won ehwere won kwa. Ene na wotwe pepepe. Entika ya kama mu ono. Ene nke bedi na wotwe da. Enti ene ye nyina ye bedi na wotwe da. Ye di na wotwe da no a. Na ye sua bibi afride e course no mu. Debia meka se adisua de dane da nyina e wo si etumisua de obi nsohwe no anase nsohwe beto wo no se wani da honko a de abetimi asua bibi de afiri mu enti ene nkoma ye bedi nyina efa de course wo na otwetwe mu de afiri mu aba ma menka etiefu nyina se nyame pa efia de di animu yi okyenachi ya eno mamu ni nyina ehia mu ni aye yi kese e de ama ye nuanom nwotwe om kokohwere om kwa e wo wi mu hyen akwanhia no mu ma menka wo se de bekoso obi a no happy 98.9 FM de ho nsem ni nyina bebrew Nemom sesia no de yenko na yenko nkofa happy kasebo anopa no nsia ede no yemfamra tiefo ai na efiri ho ba ensem a aka nyina no yentena se na yensi ni koso na yeni hu nkomo ena anopa yi
na kasebo no de pa na wo pe ho
no craft no kasebo no ade a me pe wo ho pa enti 12 metie 6 metie and say tembia na mo shaase no metie mo news ni via and some na mo bedi kan aka no 12 o'clock no sana other stations na beka enti the manage hu ni say lead yen ema ye hu nkom koso no ansana other stations na beka the chat kura mani je ho ne say presenters no in fact you are very good nemo mama ye hu wani.
Nonsia abo adeshimai ma yebema mache ama makwa abadiaba happy 98.9 FM so ebra sonsa no pa nonsia kase ebo enenso de no yede ba na yede beso mo na obetima kwakopie mo Facebook happy 98.9 FM obetimi ahwe kase ebo no e de free ho sanso na happyghana.com yekruche nsem ni gu ho pa obetimi akoho akokenkan pa ma bibia nso atimi ayekama ene nsem egu ho nom ene dosu ye pa ensem ne dosu na no pena de bedi kasebo ni mu bi akotene ni se mampanyina bedi echi professor Jena na opoku agmeneyi wode nsem atompanfo a wono mu abibire mu hanom nyina nim se mu nhwe se wo mu manfo ho nsem ebetimi ehia wo mu sanso ana eye NCA4 nei ababeto dwa se radio stations maako kone wo man Ghana ha ene wonom atutumi fi se wonom chire mai mra yeso wom di ye adwuma no nya de
FM 98.9
yade kasebo ni kwakopie mu onkrofo amanso na ni Colombia mani mababeto dwa se presidential candidate baako na no da ogina paso eye campaign ana tese nipa bonfo bi etimi ebo ni to nei ababeto dwa se wato anana no wonse do abusianse mi kan se me hunam de babesom sa no pa no nsia kasebo happy 98.9 FM midin di abana sante na ansa na no ma mentwa me husimamra me ba mechensi minimu edi amao. Abusiam sanso ma wakwa babiem da wasese wasugusu a wuti anopa no nsia kase ebo wo happy 98.9 FM afejibre na menche kase boni muncho enene na wotwe pepepe ene beto odwa sempemfu akuku dama won mo man Ghana hanoma omunam kwan so ko obuase asantemantem kwa akodi dwuma ede ama man Ghana atorenchemu ana chese wonom eti eye asrafo eye helicopter ni mu bia wo mutu anana no monse do enene na wotwe o man Ghana yedi areho ye papa obepie mu o man Ghana eni areho sem unyenya mfonyini ni bi nhwe wadawroma kopie mu o happy Facebook page eni mfonyina hodo ni bebre egugugu honoma yegusu a chese yedi areho aba betodwa se efiade edi animu ya akra no eni wonma enyansi o mu no ya de se yebetimi ape wonum krabre kra mo muso atimi akwakoje wo mahome na enipa mienu aye omuto ana enipa nwotwe wonum to ananan mo nsi adu mienu aye se wo num no Alhaji eye Nuwuri Muhammad ana enrada wonum ye na yi na mampanyi John Dramani Mahama kopia ase na nemu no no de nsem utu dwachiri ma torenchema ekoso ewo man Ghana ha eni mpanfo mako nwotwe no yade se wo ba beboa pa atofotuo bi de ato wo se ne be betimi aboa ema mpanfo mako nwotwe no wonum ma nso betimi aso masene ewo ngomasue mu ene yi na se na chese ode nsem we nyina atu dwachiri ma yade se wo bepa ho ntoma kra ifiada ebe ya August bosome na ade toso dunuma bra enipa wonum akaye nyampe mu krabe no ebepo mu krabe na chese ode ni nyina ebetudwa anase wode mu nchirechiri mu ebetudwa se ne be nipa bi wo pepa wo pese wo so asene no obetimi aso wonum asene na no na mampanyi John Dramani Mahama de nsem otudwa chiri ma ene mpanfo wonum ato ananan mo nse de wonum wo ma ewo yere mu emu ma nso wo mu kosu nje ho behia se wonum suku wo mu kona na so mu masua no ye beso asene ne no saa no na chese wo twa foto de ato ho be educational fund se ne be betimi aboa yi pam na no mu no na chese ode nsem yakọ kese ma abusua nyina kase ya de se wagye di paa sɛ Alhaji Muhammad a wɔto anananom wɔn nseɛ do no ala ɛde ne bɛsie kukuo mu yie paa na sɛ ala de ne bɛsie ne kuku mu na sɛ bɔne bi ɔba wiase bɛyɛ yɛ bia no ala ɛtumi ɛde akyɛ no mampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nsɛm ɔde to dwa ɛwɔ yie n'aseɛ no yɛntie bi.
It's a difficult calamity because if you look at all those who died, they were at the prime of their lives and had so much responsibility. Children still in school, and some even with infants as young as 2 months. The pilot's child he has a child 2 months old. And these responsibilities are what we have to take up to make sure that the absence of the parents does not adversely affect the innocent children. We'll do a state funeral on Friday the 15th for all of them. And at the funeral, we will announce some program for creating a fund that will assist with the education of their children. And so on Friday, I'll announce the details of that.
Any auti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, not as ordin sim winning out to Jachima, or ya des obebo for 2 to home, many pebi or peso bebo beat me aboa, a many pound watch and 1 to an animal and said, Mumansono. Etimi aso won mas ne nanie eye nipa nwotwe a won ya aban panfo aban mu panfo asrafo bi ka ho won to ananan mo nse do no obepie mo man Ghana ha eye ade se book of condolence ya bia bi pa ne nei na se bedwa ne de nsem aba betu dwa chi mu a won so ya ade se book of condolence no won ma bie mu eda ho no ne se wokwa wakwa akotwe wonu asem de ya akokese a wo pese wo de manipa nwotwe a won to ananan mo nse do no woni wakwa akotwe bibi wo matimi aboa. Neno nenam so I'm a director of media relations David Damwa wewo mrashebedwafi mu no de nsemu tu dwachi ma ogina speaker of parliament Yera Kingsford Alban Babia nimu ana chese wonum de nsemu nyina tu dwachi ma ya de se mrashebedwa no ebebie book of condolence ato ho ene na no dwada ne kwa no mu fra se mutie ma egina ma ekopim efiada nti nipa bia wo pese wotimi wo pese wo de wo ya akosem ebeto mpanfo anim na na se wo pese wo betro no obetimi aba betro eno no mudi nsem otu dwachi ma ene mrahye bedwa no ya de se wa pese otru bia betimi akwa eno nkontonche a wono mu ye adwuma e wo mrahye bedwa fie mu nso betimi akwa wono anim asemiche mu ye akonsemu sanso ana manfo a wono nye adwuma kra wo mrahye bedwa fie mu ho nso wono ye o man Ghana ma no pese oba ho na book of condolence no pese obesan so a eno so obetimi aba besen free se ochirima ene nipa nwotwe a wono mu to ananan mo nse edu no ebi mu ye mrahye bedwafo se hu behia se wo mbedi se adwuma ati sei eno mu chima anopa no nwotwe pepepepepepe na chese wono ma bie book no mi chenkrata ni mu ato ho enwumre no onum na chese wo mu atimi apo na se ensem a efiri mrahye bedwa mu urban book of condolence no opese wo kosan bia ko bie mu mrahye bedwa fie ma wono ma bie mu de mu ato ho no ma obetimi asan bi. Abusa egusu agina mu ewo nsem a ekoso wo man Ghana ha no ma betu odwa se nipa nwotwe a wo mu kwa akodi dwumade am wo man Ghana ene adanse asantemantem abra wonum kobo ase wimhyen no ekonya nkwanhyi a wonum hye ya asem na dane arehosem yi pa na no nenam so ama Ghana Meteorological Agency wonum na hwe wiem nsakiraye so mutimi hu se ewiem ene wedane ya na se wedane nye weda no ekose ya na se enkose nti basa na wono mu edi dwuma wo wiem mu no mu di hu enkitanwodie pa kanka no mu tu wiem hyen na se mu ka wiem hyen no na no na chese Ghana Meteorological Agency for the nsem otu dwachi ma Volta River Authority for wono wiem hyen no kamia se mu no mu ni kasubom anase mu ni omu eni nkitanwodie firi se na ano dakra ne betu odwa se eye helicopter baako a ne number ne ye 9G AFW eno ene adanse akrofum bia ya na no da kwanhia nkosi ye hono ma ana chese etimi kokaye abra bia ya na eso mukono mantimi anko eno nkotonche a ene eno nkotonche a na no da nkokọ nso no ebitimi koka honom da no da nso adwuma konso ebitimi koka honom na chese ade a eya rehosem pa chima Volta River Aviation Helicopter for no ka mu no mu di hu enkitanwodi ankasa ne ma we nyina no enya de se ebebam nipa ode nsem tu dwa chief forecaster Madam Felicity no ode nsem tu dwa chirima ehu behia se omuno mu bedi kasobom se na bi o mbekirechire o mu se ene weda ne ye echina weda ne nye saa ba se betima aboa pa amomu dwumadi a wono mu die no so etimi akonkan se ma ode to nsentwerofo anim no yintie bi
for this summit from politics to prosperity speaks to the
Ebisia yɛbɛpɛ ene no de ama mo. Yɛnto akasɛbɔ no so emfa ma wo. Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman eye mampanyina bedi echi owo man Ghana ha enu ada wonom de dwumadi nkyinkyirɛnkyɛ bi pa. Ɛhyehyɛ so wo man Ghana ha no ma ne ato ne din sɛ 2025 Africa Political Party Summit a eno eba so ɛwɔ man Ghana ha ne mpanyinfo akuku dama wonom free bibrem ha no nyinaa etimi ebepie mu bi. Eno ana Vice President mo man Ghana Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman ede nsɛm to amanyofo mpanyinfo a wonom da oman Ghana ha no nyinaa nim sɛ omu hwɛ pa so omu manfo ho nsɛm behia wo mu yie pa ne no na Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman de nsɛm to dwa kyerema wo ye panyini wo oman Ghana ha na abre ne abre bia wo hwɛ sɛ o manfo mu nsɛm behia wo a ene bɛboa pa ama ɛyɛ wo man so atimi atumpum enye no nko de fotuo ni bi ekoma political parties ahodom kyerɛ amanyuko ahodɔ wo oman Ghana ha sɛ wɔn mo hwɛ yie pa sɛ ombetie omachi taifo no ensem eno sa ne eboa emempuntuo ba asomdwe ba na bibia nso atimi aye kama ne nsɛm ɔde tu dwa no enti bi
for this summit, from politics to prosperity, speaks to the reality that politics, when divorced from the pursuit of well-being, becomes empty. Our people do not ask us to perform politics for its own sake. They deserve politics that translates into food security, decent jobs, functional schools, accessible health care, efficient infrastructure, security, and justice. They expect us to focus not just on the next election, but more importantly, on the next generation. Our theme challenges us to rise above narrow interest. It invites us to adopt the long view and to work together even with our strongest opponents.
Eni a wuti ye mampanyina bedi echi Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman na chese dwumadi eba so nkrampompuni mantem hanom no ode nsem we nyina etudwa yento akasebo no so emfama enu ada ana National Communication Authority NCA ede nsem ebetu udwa echirima ene radio stations mako nkuna wo mu oman Ghana ha wo mu chirima ya de se wo ma hwomu so mu mfo mu dwumadi nto ofiri se emra ewo eye broadcasting regulation na se emra ewo kwan wo mu fa so mu du mu dwuma no wono mu fa ni dwuma kra na nansem ho ene betu udwa se National Communication Authority NCA ene radio stations ahodo ewo oman Ghana ha ngrambombuni mantem ha ne baabia ene wo mu hye wo so mu mfo mu dwumadi nto honom edoso yi pa nam so ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanyini kra de na no betu mu bi ekache wo mu se wo ma wo mu da na se niema eso mu ye no emra eso mu edigu akwema na sa kande ensema eso mu no mu kan mu no mu nka ni nyina ene bosome ana ode to ho ema wo mu o hye wo mu so mu fanto wo mu se na be mu betimi ne wo mu manfo edi kasubum ama emra na se ensenkan bi e wo ho bia wo mu timi no maka na no na enam so ama National Communication Authority echirima ene wo mu de to ho bosome ne to ho no hye se ehu behia se radio stations ahodo wo man Ghana ha no mu nyina mu ni tumi krata wono ma yeso mu tuo mu sika mu ntua nyina ba bepie mu wo makache na so mu atimi no mani edi kasubum atimi aboa mamra yese wono mu no mu kan no maka nanso no kama ese bi ko ebi entimi ankonam so ama radio stations makoma konkone wo man Ghana ha de ne wono ma hye so mu mfo mu adwuma nto ho ene Dam Plus Multimedia Limited ene wo ho Dreams Ghana Media Limited eno ewo new abrim ya de se ya hye wono se mu mfo mu adwuma nto Jam Multimedia Limited ene wo kantampo ya hye wono se mu mfo mu adwuma nto Juris Group Limited yes Jewel Group Limited ene wo dua ya nkwanta ya hye wono se mu mfa wo adwuma nto Pando Star Community Radio ene wo Pando ya hye wono se mu mfo mu adwuma nto Unique Gateway eye Community Limited ene so ya hye wono eso mu mfo mu adwuma nto enye no nko a untumi Multimedia Company Limited ewo nkran ana afenso no untumi Multimedia Company Limited eno ewo Kumasi Asantemantem untumi Multimedia Company Limited eno so ewo Takrade na se untumi stations ahodro ewo man Ghana hanum nyina Kumasi enkan na Takrade wonom so ya hye mu so mu mfo mu adwuma ento ena ne nam so ama National Communication Authority for nsema wonom di egu akwema na nsema mu di atodwane echirima ade se sa radio stations mako enkono yi enhyehyɛ ɛsɛ wɔnom di dwuma etimi bua ɛma ɛyɛ radio station ho nsensɛm timi kɔso nya ade ɛsɛ wɔn didi dwuma ɛne wɔnom mmra no mabuso paa ɛno ne nam so a wɔn de ensem nyinaa aba betu dwa sɛ radio stations mako enkono ɛwɔ man Ghana ha no ɛho behia sɛ yɛbetimi atum yɛto akase bɔ no so ɛde ama wa wokopie mu ɛwɔ mfimfini mantem a yɛade sɛ mmrantie mienu de sisi amene okasa yi yɛade sɛ gomu anyanya no central aposifo a wɔ mu hɔ wɔn sɛ atimi aso mmrantie nim nyinaa ne sɛ yɛade sɛ nubɔne paa ɛne mmrantie no edi ho dwa ɛwɔ nyanya no ne mantam ɛne wɔnom kyerɛ mu a yɛade sɛ wi ni bi no ɛne parcel mako 519 ana wɔnom atimi agye afiri mmrantie yi nsɛm na enkrata ba ye nipa ne nsa hyase DSP Victor Kofi Daso ono ye head of public affairs ema Central East region aposifo a wono ho na kyese enu ada wode nkrata betu dwa kirima ene abranche ba kwa ye frɛ no Eric Nyaki wono anya mfinhia no aduasa ana afensi no Francisco wono anya mfinhia no eye aduonu enwotwe na kyese wonum nya na sochi na se nyinya no district police patrol team nya na ntiye se emranti ene ba nubɔne ho adwadie pa wɔnom di mu kan pa eno ne nam so mu trumi kantantantantenten kopie mu ne no so ebo pa mu aduanan pepepem ana kyese wɔnom timi kopie mu onyinya no mu so amranti na no na kyese aposifo nsɛm a wɔnom de ba ne chima ene Toyota car ne bi and registration number ye GS-684-9-21 ana kyese na wɔnom atimi apake saa wi iguma na se nubɔne iguma wɔnom satimi eso wɔ mu ene ne nam so ama ɛyɛ regional police commander ɛde nsɛm ɛtu dwa ɛde kokobɔ kwa mo my Ghana manyina sɛ enubɔne ɛyɛ ade eti o my Ghana emra no nti wa yɛbɛkyew paa sɛ wodi nubɔne ho dwa na sɛ bia wodi nubɔne ɛyɛ nneɛma nsɛm fata ana sɛ o man krɔfoɔ nom no ɛyɛ ade sɛ wɔnom ɛbɛtimi akyew ene na mpanyimfo de nsɛm tu dwa kyiri ma mranse mienu a wɔnom akyew mu no wɔmu da aposifoɔ kokomu amomu de hwehwɛ mu ɔden paa egu akwan mu sɛ na be umbetimi ede wo mu afamra kwan so ebusan yɛfa kasebo no enkongo pie mu ɛwɔ nkrɔfo ama so na de kasebo no kopie mu ɛwɔ nkrɔfo ama so dia na ne Colombia manim ɛna de kasebo no kwa kopie na aba beto dwa sɛ opposition leader ba ko wɔ hɔ no ma ɛna campaign jinjire nche paa ana kyɛ sɛ wɔyɛ bosomi atwa mu no bikyire me bosomi ni mu ada ɛtɔ so aduasa baako abra wo gina apaso ɛyɛ ne campaign no ɛna beto dwa sɛ nipa bɔfo bi etimi ebo ne tuo na ɛne wonkyerɛ ma ne nsa etuo no miensa paa ana kyɛ sɛ etimi bɔ hɔ no etimi bɔ no a yensom de ne kopie mu wa ya sabia bosomi na ba beto dwa sɛ watoa nananom ɛwɔ nse do asɛm no atimi adane arehosɛm yie paa na ɛsɛ wɔyɛ ne campaign sɛ ne bɛyɛ a 2026 aba ɛda yɛ nimu no manfo a wɔn mu Colombia so no ebetimi ato aba ɛde ama no neno na kyese nsɛm a ɛba ne ekyiri ma nipa ya bo ne tuo mfinhyia aduasa enkono na sɛ wonyini kra ana kyese etimi aba beto dwasa neno ana kyese ne yere a yɛfrɛ ne Maria ɛna ɔde nsɛm atu dwa ne Facebook page ɛna nsɛm ɔde to hɔ nom sɛ Awurade nkyerɛ ne kwan ɔbɛfa so a obetimi atena abra wɔnka na abra bɔ ho ma no da yie ana afɛ de ɔde nsɛm atu dwa kyerɛ ma Awurade moa ne paa sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ne wɔne ne ma no so no obetimi ahwɛ wɔnom yie na sɛ ukopie mu Colombia manim a abusua arehosɛm a efiri hɔnom ɛba no ɛno no abusua menyina nsɛm we so na memfa no pa no nsia kase bɔ a me de bɛsom wɔ ɛwɔ happy 98.9 FM no memfa ne nyinaa ensi wɔ ha ne wɔ kase bɔ nim nsɛm a wɔte yɛ no ebi ne sɛ Vice President Professor Jena no Puku Adjumande ɛyɛ futuo ma political leaders ne Africa hanom nyinaa mpanyinfo ahodo a wɔnom ɛda amanyuku ahodo ano sɛ wɔnom hwɛ so mu manfo ho nsensem ebetimi ehia wɔnom pa National Communication Authority ababeto dwa sɛ 9 radio stations ɛwɔ man Ghana ha ɛne wɔnom ahyɛ mu so mu mfo mu nnwuma mu hɔ yɛde kasɛbɔ no kopie mu Colombia men ababeto dwa sɛ presidential candidate baako ɛne na no da ogina paso yɛ campaign yɛbɔ ne tu na ababeto dwa sɛ wato ananan mo nsie do ebusansɛm bi kan sɛ me honam de bɛsom wɔ sa no pa no nsia kasɛbɔ happy 98.9 FM. Me ameje breaking kan kasebo edi ma mo ye me. Abna Sante, Madam Fati, ene ye me semifo. Me sorry so happy morning show. Mr. Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah. Headed to us again on my cram.
Frustrated with outdated banking experiences? You deserve an app that makes your life easier, not harder. Say hello to the CBG mobile app, your new cool way to handle everything banking. With biometric security, lightning fast mobile money access, and one-touch bill payment, banking has never been this smooth. Stop imagining when you can live a life where your entire banking world is in your pocket, ready whenever you need it. No stress, no fuss. Don't settle for less. Experience a more superior, convenient way of banking today with the CBG mobile app. Banking made cool, fast and secure. Welcome to the good life. CBG. We stand with
Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa. Nanso, wo sike kura wo no. Na ye juice e na betumi ato. So pese wo kura mre kura sika. Na udwumadi a wudie, wonmo a wonim dwumadie no. Etimi dima wo e wo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia. Ene ha ho kura. Isanze E-Productions. Ya be sort you out. Freyen. So open studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betimi di bia fam. Corporate and social videography. Se wo do dwumabie a wo pese wo twen egun homa so. Freyen. TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freyen. Documentaries, freyen. Photography, any live streaming, se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di dwumabie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freyen. Why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freyen. Jingles, IVR, any voiceover production, Freyen, short and long film, Freyen. Yetete phone humanie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858 ana se hwie kira kwan ye wo Asylum Down ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
PCC out of 33 every month that may not be 100,000 Ghana cedis. The regional secretary, the regional chairman, it was from about May to November. And the regional supporter, May, June, July, August, September, October, May to October. In November, the regional chairman and the regional secretary, there were how many polling stations? 26,000. 26,000 polling stations. And the one is region one. No, 26,000 polling station executives. And the one is region. 26,000. In November, we will be at 2 million cedis. The chairman said 26,000. In November, we will be at 2 million cedis. So, we will be a polling station. PCC out of 33 every month, that may not be 100,000 Ghana cedis. The regional secretary, the regional chairman, it was from about May to November. And the regional supporter, May, June, July, August, September, October, May to October. In November, the regional chairman and the regional secretary, there were how many polling stations? 26,000. 26,000 polling stations. And the one is in region one. No, 26,000 polling station executives. And the one is in region. 26,000. In November, we will be at 2 million cedis. The chairman said 26,000. In November, we will be at 2 million cedis. So, we will be a polling station.
It's a difficult calamity because if you look at all those who died, they were at the prime of their lives and had so much responsibility. Children still in school, and some even with infants as young as 2 months. The pilot's child he has a child 2 months old. And these responsibilities are what we have to take up to make sure that the absence of the parents does not adversely affect the innocent children. We'll do a state funeral on Friday the 15th for all of them. And at the funeral, we will announce some program for creating a fund that will assist with the education of their children. And so on Friday, I'll announce the details of that. It's a difficult calamity because if you look at all those who died, they were at the prime of their lives and had so much responsibility. Children still in school, and some even with infants as young as 2 months. The pilot's child he has a child 2 months old. And these responsibilities are what we have to take up to make sure that the absence of the parents does not adversely affect the innocent children. We'll do a state funeral on Friday the 15th for all of them. And at the funeral, we will announce some program for creating a fund that will assist with the education of their children. And so on Friday, I'll announce the details of that.
Enyum na si awie sa ne de na mamenka wo se akasima baako aduonu nkron na eye nonson abo ena no pe yatena se na otwe ayitwa mu pepepe ene ne na otwe pepepe ena ene brichi 98.9 ebo o my Ghana na brichi ebo o my Ghana no ye nyina ya fa rehu mu pa abusua nyina ma yensan emfa konyan so ne mon yakobiu minim se empanyimfo mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wone na pamfo a won aka womo abomodia yentoto yahodo se mebisa beba bio no te se mebo se mampanyini eda na die wo ka ho asem wo kiremu se yenuanum a wo mahwere won kwan wo mma a won eja won achi no ayade a wode foto eba besi wode ama mofra no nti nkoda no sukuku mu de ene o masetena mu de ayade a ebehwe na yaboa emofra no ene abusua ayade ye nra na meni panyini bi di koma 98.9 wo kiremu se ene senkebe ya yenya fotuo bi emfansi ho emfama wonum a womunya akwanhia hodo ewo man Ghana mu namse sankom no nya nuru ho sankom no nya duru ho a enye den a sede aya eba e kasafa ho no ye be kasa e de afa ho nti anope ma memfa entiakese emfa nkoma Reverend Cyril Crab wono ene ye panyini titirani a wono eda accident victim support foundation ano akra anope ma memfa entiakese emfa enkoma Patrick Jan was my infant Kessie and Van Concomon. Is answer you also were advocating for, say, yen komo. Na accident victims a hodo busia, a to the be a one mum free mu a john with trino, a hot training a who hear muno. Yen can wasem. Ye be do home como. I ask him here. And yen no quampo. One more to the be a prepra, our moon to me, and if ye bew. Nanken kane womwa hodene ejinejina omona so a womu edi akone aba womu ana na womu eso abusua asene na obehwe na makwanhia so nti wontimi nya fi bio eno no sankomo no nso yebedi se bi betimi anya futuo bi ede ato se nya aban kora de na ankrankra eni nyina beka yeti abomu na yetimi asoso saa nipa omo ye abusuafo omo ye Ghana ma eso masene kakra ebeboa ebedi hu nkomo emrepamu weather update ewo eha ene anopai yemfa emunsem ne bi famrati fo na ahwefo na Ghana metio se menka kire Ghana fo nyina se ene edai donhwere edumienu edi animu no nsuo no be nwenwe kakra anopai ukopiem wo man etifamu a ehwe no mu se nsuo no ebetumi agugu ɛwɔ hɔ ewiabre no ɛwɔ bra prɛmo ato no nsuo no bi mu no nanim ye hwɛ sɛ nsuo no betumi atɔ nwenwen kakra wɔ man mfimfini fam enkurutoɔ ahodoɔ ebinom ɛso bi te sɛ sehwebɛkwae ketekrachi ɛka ho ye hwɛ sɛ hu kofodua akyemɔdan ne mpɔtɛmo nsuo no to kakra na wagyae ɔto kakra na wagyae enwumre ɛwɔ bra no nsia abɔ no Ghana Metiofoɔ ekyirimu akyerɛ ya yade a ɔman yafa na bebre no ano nsuo no bi mu nanim ukopie mu ɛwɔ man mfimfini ɛfamu ebi na ɛne ɔman atifi ɛfamu bi a ɛyɛ de Ghana Metiofoɔ kyerɛ mu ne sɛ nsuo no bɛtotɔ ama emia bi wɔ hɔ a ewiem ɛbɛbubum Ghana Meteorological Agency akache ɛna we efiri ba ya by way of weather update ɛne yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ Rebecca Bediako ɛna ni wɔ hwɛ ewiem krutin nsɛm no gu nkrata so a wato apeten ɛde ama yɛn na no pɛyi a yɛn so yɛbɔ ho dawuro ɛde ama wɔ no na mame mmɔ nkae bio sɛ ɛne no sɛ de ewiem yɛ nwunu bɛsɔre ahomenache na emframa a ɛbɔ no ano nwunu yie pa eguso a ɛkɔ so a Ghana Metiofoɔ ameaso ate sɛ ɛbɛtɔ akɔso afiri saa bere yɛ akɔpem September bosome no emu ntimisrɛ mo aya ya fasio yi pia nkwadaa no so afasio omu pia aya na ɛyɛ afiyie sɛ de bɛyɛ awɔ enkonkowura yɛ mu na enkofa yade emba na wɔtwe sɛ nne na wɔtwe twa mu enne na wɔtwe pepepe ɛyɛ twa mu yanti asɛmode nyame domo a na nyame pa efia de die no no ɛmɔ no wɔtwe de na ɔman nyinaa ehyia mu ɛwɔ Black Star Square ehyia mu a na yɛnua no mu gyae hɔ ɛno no ɛna yɛkɔ machi kura yɛpɔ mu krabrɛ na yɛde ayeyɔ no ɛde atoa so abijafo atena se Awura Papa Fati Shaibwali Prince Obapo kwa Yim Brown atena se na no pɛ abijafo mamu akyɛ mo kwa bombo kɔde bad yes tiene yabana ni aba
yabadi ani enko Psalm 5:6 You hate all who do wrong, you destroy those who tell lies. Nti yankopon asem ena oka
one mom ye boni
yankopon echi omo a omo ye boni na omo so ana say omo twa ntro no.
Thank you.
Nti sa enati Psalm 5:6.
And the politicians no notice that
banner headline.
Politicians no can say quotation.
And the politician be about to track you.
To Facebook
and politician be ayaboni.
Nana wako.
Banner headline.
Fati baby I know can you know.
Ewaha. Omoa. Psalm 5:6 come on. 7 Nigerians grabbed for attempting to acquire Ghana card through fraudulent means. Ghana card, is there no one for foreigners?
Yeah, there is.
Into why? Because obviously, there are a lot of things that will be here with Ghana card to do. Yeah. There are legitimate people, and as a foreigners are omo etikrum ha, juma, our families near there. And they also need Ghana card to be able to do a new manner. Ube here Ghana card there, you know.
Yeah.
And there is a specific type of card for foreigners or motsi krumha. And to what krumha legitimately. Now we hear card na. Just go. Why would you go and attempt to pass off as a Ghanaian to get the card? Mentiasie. Well. The Chronicle. IGP breaks ground for new 60-bed ward at police hospital. And also, Apostle Kwadwo Safo is alive and healthy. Adwa Safo and Ekasa Assembly. Minim se bi ebi mo ekeka won from mem say papa efrimu a na ne ba Adwa Safo ekasa de bi enya no kre. Helicopter tragedy. Mahama announces fund to support victims of children. And now we see happy kase ebo a ye the information ni nyina ebrewo ai no asem yɛde ne nyinaa brɛ wo nti na ɛyɛ open news ne fresh sana na wabɔ mmɔden etie happy kaseɛbɔ no nsia deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ saa so ɛna 12 o'clock ne yɛka ne sɛn
prem to
brɛ so deɛ ɛwɔ na sɛ prem na to time bia
sɛ unze sabre no deɛ nti a yɛka ne prem to brɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ
because even 6 o'clock come to me say prem ato
the prem to 6 o'clock. Prem to 12. colonial times, you know. Na brea the colonial masters, you know. No almost to etuo.
Okay.
So it was like 12 to announce that's the time.
Oh.
And pram to bre. Mira fi din angaza but I'll check.
Enti and 12 o'clock day we are so ebo ho and 6 p.m. so ye din 7 nyina ebro happy.
No nsia nwumre.
Kase ebo no so ye dey ebro nti ya na wetie bi. I Makayano, African political parties advised to prioritize development over electoral gains, and also Hanoma, vice president and Okopi Jumidi Asia, Okoka and Semni B. Ewo Sasso and trader jailed 5 years for stealing 130,000 cedis from seamstress Muntio. Be radio. To gamble on Aviator. What time will be? And you will see can they say they are pen out the bayo and the phobia home. Now won't go what time will be sick. Says aircraft seems stressy, every you suman or machine wouldn't even say any ya. I pray upon my wouldn't even know more by pam. So we could do 130,000. No, what barbe tam ama acroma barbe fako. Just like that. And you jail 5 years, gonna call them. Uba next time. Open my aviator plane, no MFO, ever prison hall. Takrade amount for chief constructs 4 more boreholes for subject. Western Regional Minister mourns with wife of fallen soldier in Cape Coast. Oh, Cape Coast, be media coming. Flying officer Truman Pedu. As a flying officer, Truman Pedu, the first name no, amount phone to me, shade
Manai.
Enti no, de bia no way if you no omude.
Manai.
Oh, the wife too is Lieutenant Irajua Kumi Treme, or a psychologist. Yantua swear. Yembo enre muna yemfa de akanka. Radical galamsey problem demands radical solution. Bishop Sefah-Danquah and can stop stigmatizing PWDs seeking jobs. Yanko Nigeria mem. World Bank approves $300 million loan for Nigeria. Tinubu Nigeria bede. PDP chieftain Flays Obi's one-term proposal says promise may not be kept. 16 inmates escaped from Kefi prison after attacking warders. Lagos government shuts down college over illegal waste disposal. Sad anyway. Na Obiba presidential candidate Peter Obi. Also man 1 term pe. Just 1 term. How it's done. Muba betina be mo pese mu free so da 10 years and some 8 years and some 7 years and some 5 years or some man 1 term 1 term partial
Peter Obi muso no ye obi organa
obeya ma kama
omo theories ne wo papers
so nti na tie
omo opportunity omo ntimi Dr. Abu Sakara Foster money Sancrophone omo theories ne nyina is on paper in practicality and in reality. Ebi anywhere implement e be yemfa Ghanaian times ana Peter Obi ti yemfa Ghanaian times and to aso in practical terms
but say ideas no ideas no digun krata so no ideas
is doable.
So how do you know
and achievable?
How do you know say the idea is doable if you've not attempted doing the idea or implementing the idea? How do you conclude?
Ghanaian Times, most authoritative newspaper, helicopter crash victims world support fund in the offing where His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama Nenura Yukopiemu ewo Adua omo yedema Dr. Alhaji Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed afi Alhaji Muniru Muhammad na eno no koka se nipa nwotwe ye omo afiri mu omo masuso omo masuso krakrakrakra nti omo nana omo gina omo naso no omo ye adwuma so omo de behwe omo ma ene omu ni hobium enkwala no si ehwe omo a kusimra omo abedi omo ho enti efiada se ye yi na ena me ka de be ye de ama omo papa no ena omampani ko kan e wo tamli enra adwumadie no ekọ ewo ho na vice president nso omampani ewo tifido no na vice president nso won kra ha na ha ena African political parties conference bi kọ so na ho ena koka kire omo se hwe emra so se me wo political party we ye de ba se ne ye niema osi dabi esi nyina ye kan ye ho bomu na ye kan ye ho bomu a na ni nyina se ye temamufo no omo kanko ene omo yiedie enti na yaba sanso ena gbese manche Dr. Apak others paid tribute in memory of victims enti ni ayi bonte a otoso mienu ena afin Dr. Clement Apak oye deputy education minister ena nipa bebre okọ page 9 a omo nso kan sempa efa nipa enwotwe a Ghana for omo koye dwuma de ama oman ena omo kohre eye omo nkwa sanso ena esiedun ketia eulogizes Mutala Atamale funeral right eno ena national chairman ena say Owura Mutala Mohammed ahami papa obi a owo ahofama pasei osuma ni so nkodi dwumadie bi a odimirika ose papa ono owo ye wa abamu kane a na oye deputy CEO edema National Youth Employment Agency ono a ne chimbe ho mu na north ye ma no bongolo Kwadwo bongolo wankotena mu ono a ne chimbe ho mu north oyobi a oye selfless pa ahofama de owo bi papa na abre nyina osuma no so nkoye party adwuma enya de obepopo ne ti eno ena national chairman edema NDC okokan wo ho a papa yi fati jabe waji waju obu nani kakra bi no su na menim se sa general said the otie ni nyina onimusu sa kakra bi na wayi ni chichi na opepa nani ase kakra bi na wayi ni chichi na opepa nani ase ewo ho na other stories yenko the crime a year page of the Ghanaian Times ya ho no me pepa preacher remanded over alleged assault na Kwadwo yesi we preacher eno san ye Mason na ono ane bow 17-year-old ena yesi wasese no ono ankasa ne ba na emom yede ne kopie mu ewo Miami court kwa benya circuit court no eno se me dabi o me nyesa papa yi ye frɛ no eye Godwin Archer ose me Godwin Asher ose me Miami ba me nya ne hwe kra enti ensem a mode abom nyina me ni fo baako kra na defense counsel Mr. Godfred Enim Dako eno se dabi papa yi de okan onti ase kra ose papa no wasese ne ono ankasa ne ba eno ena judge otena asem ne so hwe no se 17 judge otena asem ne so se ne papa yi momfa ne nkuhyimu na 25th of August no monsan emfa no emepie mu ewo court biem na yedi nasem preacher ye ka ne ho asem wadi emfie aduanan 40 years ene wadi to reminded over story yes
oye sofo
oye san ye Mason
sofo asori
mpacho ane ya mo asori ndi mpacho
nti wadi 40 dia odi 23
ene owo ye
ene owo akora as sabre no omo awan ho nwie
yes
ene owo no ene ono ane bana wadi emfie dunson no wasese no
allegedly
mpacho ane isanse wadi nine osi woni fokra
when you said there are people especially when I'm on Nigerian blogs say you bet you for assembly if you don't want to be put in cells pleading not guilty na like that's the notion. So who plead guilty? I say why do you from there? No, say treat you as a guilty person. You know, so it's a street strategy be a ɛwɔ hɔ amanfo ɛta use super.
Na Kwadwo Sansona Accra Circuit Court nso saa na ɔmo nso ɔma remanded to men over a stolen vehicle and the third suspect in there on the Watopia Fejanya Wejane na nkrofo mienu Nana Kofi Abeka Addison wadi mfie aduasa 34 an IT technician afi Nana Kofi ba ɔno nso no the first yɛsɛ ɔyɛ Jase hene of Gomua Fete afi the third accused no Yakubu ndian de man no Yakubu on the run into ɔno nso na 200,000 okay, so all charges of conspiracy to steal. Addison is additionally charged with stealing the vehicle valued at 200,000 and forging a national ID and driver's license in the name of Isel Kofi Elvis in Tianonso and Samoa.
Story of the week. Police were now also on my
NTV, you have gone
so no so
that's my favorite story.
Okohoda
the joint
wabana bechina o twi tu o se he
my favorite
utimu se ade no oba e fa ne papa
afana nkase
e fa ne pa na Kwadwo high level dialogue capacity building organized for Parliament's Human Rights committee na Kwadwo mamemfa we ntwam sanse nura Ghana Football Association fatin crofo no ekọ asetena na omukọ asetena no de free mu ba papa na no pay yetena se wo Happy Sports a yebedi hu dwuma pa GFA Congress approved third term presidential term limit
GFA on this side yet
yes
debut so FIFA ND kan jitu mu
yes
say obi timi akoye effect
yes
okay now GFA so as oman empanyimfo ya yo masi wo say ball ehu ensenkan ne hu dwumadie no
yes
wo mo de anom hwe so maye no omo so ma gi atom say oma gi atom say o prince na o ko be 2 terms ananke ahye mbra eda ho so okum prenu a enko bio
anka o prince no na aka krakrama we wi term kanisa
aka krakra we wi term de emfa nisa aka krakra we wi term na mum eye omai wiase afa na nyina eku omhwe eye bobo so no wo ma gi atom se obetimi akotete inti oman no we don't have a mind of our own. Ye ni adwene.
Ye pese ye ni ye koso wiase ni nyina ye conform with ye koso wiase ni.
To what?
To 3 terms.
Nti ede na Ghana football ye hu wom. And no efa ho enyemra
na ye mother body ayenti
no efa ho prince efa ho yo benim se mo betena sia kasa asem but efa ho
yo
efa ho pa. So what have we seen? What monumental changes any ehunu within a Ghana football that will warrant say Obia what the 2 terms can go for another term?
Let me burst your bubble, Sefah. The Ghana Football Association GFA has overwhelmingly approved an amendment to its status, extending the presidential term limit from 2 to 3 terms. The decision was reached at the 31st ordinary session of Congress held yesterday at Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram. Out of the 124 members present, an overwhelming 114 voted in favor of the change, representing unanimous support for the approval into a year 91%.
Okay.
And a year and somewhere we would deliver playable surface on time for Kotoko and Go Stars we Ashanti Regional National Sports Authority PRO and Aoka sa and Semui. We Ghanaian Times and I no Sefah-Danquah. A show a yo ya we dia show more boss annual na mam na champion and a boy. Fishanabo na famame dedicated to you. And then I no pay.
Ever daily graphics.
Yeah, we the show more.
GFE Congress, no more party say.
See, for miracle, I got 5 minutes, but not 7
understand, but see, a good enough, a good year moon 70 in Gini.
And then my boss, I knew the pie to
but I will say, Nipa back open open me. I got a football knee. Unanimously, they have agreed.
Out of 114, out of 124, 114.
Energy 2.
And a 6, a vote against, and a 3 abstaining.
And but a Congress on your moon, you're not chin on pay.
No more, no more abstaining. No, almost
say, the cost no money as in Biafra. That's what it means. They are indifferent. Says Anna Mokana.
Young
Sefah-Danquah
Daily Graphic, the Democrats are not the high nano bay. Helicopter crash, President unveils.
Decided
Undecided.
But Semrene Swan.
Him for a day. Him for a petition to call FIFA in the first place. I want to understand the premise. Him for a petition to call FIFA in the first place.
Okay, so Obekaya status we are on. Racket ES Okreko, and the first president under this status.
Good.
Because of normalization.
Yes.
This status we are 2019.
Exactly.
Status after normalization.
Yes.
Obekaya normalization time no dana no more approving the 2019 status no. Not FIFA for So any attempt to amend any portions of that status,
you have to go back.
You have to go back to FIFA.
Yeah.
And Tiomu decided, in fact, Ura Randiabi, then Randiabi, now Dr. Randiabi, CEO of Cocoa Boy. And a year proposal, I say, in fact, Omo call conclave, Omo buy and obey make proposal, I say, for the benefit, for the purpose, beji football, na football for Arani, every FIFA normalization, tino. Yenji BBA was status mumbia entum. Na yenya ye wia ni aye amendment. Omo call a 4-year tenure. First term no, omo anya amendment biya.
True.
Omo started second term ne pe, ena omo executive council ne tenase, ena omo say ye hear amendment to the constitution, especially term limit no. Because the 2019 status no, Emma executive council members no 3 terms, but omo limite GFE president no because Ora Randia Bikruya and a make proposal to the a year normalization say Ora Kwesina Ntechi so share ne teniana ne first 2 terms no obo adwuma pa enti a kire se GFA president bia betimi ayusu 2 terms e dia ye adwuma bia no Ora Kwesina Ntechi after the 2 terms no dia aka nyina emogu onko ade oye bia na mfa Ora Randia Bikruya and a year this proposal to the NC the then NC eno no a omode ne to review the statute review committee no omode to ano and almost invite proposals from the clubs and the clubs and the course mon share 2 terms no for the president and it's answer enso no and now under the new dispensation we hear amendment to your status saw the FIFA for ratification and the CAF omo de ko both FIFA and CAF almost you mo betimi aye so sa de eye wo ha no ntimo nso betimi aye bi eno no mo table na nura 114 NF4 so unanimously 91%.
Okay.
Enti Ghana for mupio and Central for mupio fatisifa upio mumpio eye no a omo wie no eno wura ES Okreku yenya ye reporter ene busa no question ne se na obekọ bi mu ana osi emre ni mu ho ene die me bodwuma pa de obewini next season Premier League no ye ma no 2 million Ghana cedis ti ye bodwuma emre ni du a se de Ghana ni bia betimi decide so obekọ no me so me decide enti ene die emre ni nuye we na course e wo Congress eloquently unsema se de ma chichirim fefefe e de ama no e de pa sa na course wo conference Congress
and many fatu or sports show no so
me dase me host mo pa era papa fati na da for pa na yeket o feeling no brutal o feeling ke mi hu obi a
obi di nani aboda
on fe mo me fa me hwe wo pa na ye wo de
ma me fa Daily Graphic dem ratel ereniko Ghana helicopter crash president unveils support fund Friday. Dependents of 8 Detroit to benefit. 9 radio stations shut over regulatory breaches. Devolution Conference in Kenya. Jospon Group showcases waste management innovations. Yes, and so we may to etano gidi yesrewo bra no ko Burkina Faso no ko Senegal no ko Kenya na Djibouti for freno Ethiopia for hwehwe no UPSA launched 60th anniversary celebration. And no Daily Graphic the Bokrata no and na profile some with me who be na working kind no.
Young father new crusading guide enter so Emma who owns the dead body. Dispute over burial rights. Chiefs, judges, clergy, and lawyers to debate funeral rights reforms at MGC 2025. Yes, Mefuaso. SMG condemns rising anti-Nigerian xenophobia, says we must unite, not divide. Saso Ena Nene Animle charges new Jechokope chief to be a servant, not a dictator. Apostle Kwadwo Safo still hale and hearty. Sarah Joseph warns against false death reports. On one year because what did they say? Nadia mo pagino, mo jewie. On one year mo pesa. A winter me Paul Afoko Mons Asantehima describes Nana Konedi Yadom the third's death as devastating blow to Otumfo Asanteman. BCM Ghana refutes Angela List's claims over Spencer's workshop incident. The new crusading guide.
Yeah, go ahead.
The
none of my
custodian, me say call mommy high five.
It was all kasa. Yet 1-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Means
na
how then about sending
because we really want to understand what has been going on for over a year now. For over a year.
Yes.
And it can be, I say, every single month, there is a story or two about her. And I'm wondering what will be going through her. Because, I mean, psychologically, it may impact the way you look at things. It may impact the way that you do your business in the game.
Sure. The custodian, Sefah, BOG shames gold for oil critics. Ninyina say Deputy Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Zakaria Mumuni eno kopie mu ewo dwumadi bi ase ewa manone no se bue senye good for oil ene ada policies a BOG ya ankene Ghana yen economy no jabenka budi papa eno ena the custodian mamenchi owura Audu Mahama odi abase eneyi omo agu enkrofo omo se na enye no omo agu omo nimu ase papa US Embassy deepens ties with Primpack. Enti obehumia madamfo Emmanuel Opare Jean ojinamu pa say oye executive member
of course.
Edema Primpack enti no.
Some of them say the vice president David David go for president. David my fan chairman David
Tamakro
editor for the New Republic
the Bokrata. Now you see MPP organizers pick up
forms.
Okay.
409
Yes.
Almost kofa forms said yama
Ura Mahamudu Baumia.
Okay.
You see and sa dwumadi ebekoso ewo party of Fatim Pacho.
Oh ye jinam
say obi ba ko
ana
me amenko
that's it
Fati ana me amenko
some of us will be in the near
Malcolm donates 25 medical fridge to hospitals enti unse Kwadwo ko hospital a fridge na o enkrofo so betimi de waduane akochim Pacho unse ya akọ a ya fridge BCC ho no Pacho
ya benya duane ne adigu e nro ne adigu
ba ku bi me hwese papa no wa bi munyi nhye mame okuta fufu nkwane wale ko she fridge mo say we there e nro nkwane just esa ene na minimo enti we e custodian
Yemfa News Center the Democrat no Yemfa Mero na no Ghana Link Services Mons helicopter crash victims Ura Nick Danso Chief Executive Officer of Ghana Link Services Accra and I know Yemfa Ncham from Nick Danso ono ene penny kwantrefo a wada Ghana Link Services no President Mahama announces fund in support of victims' children. And no craft also means the news center of Bokrat and Fabitime when you be acting kind of BOG touts gold for oil impact. Into radio Dr. Zachary Mumuni, first deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, and I would do in semi at 2 Ija would say it eased pressure on CD stabilized fuel prices. Into Dr. Baumia, the Jumedia did but 2 Ija a boy, Emma, and they Sansim United me a course one. And Dr. Zachary Mumuni, first deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, Wako Dihu Adansia. Malcolm donated 25 medical fridges to boost healthcare delivery. MZ Edikan Bosu editor. Justin Senovi Memorial Foundation donates 100 desks scholarships to Pando SHS. Now your desks no into me in Yabi Fufu be amfanya. Not the beer 21st century. I was getting Mrs. Sanyam Kaka.
And so, but Oko baby, you move be a medical school. Yes, I'm going to. The other night, intimate was in Kunyani being called.
Who said your share say, oh, screen is over, so casting me.
And that year, Fatima Disse Fadia, 24-hour. 24-hour newspaper.
Building the future.
Thank you.
Sefah-Danquah.
I didn't know
the Oshechira who you Ghana link mourns 8 gallant Ghanaians lost in helicopter crash. Anyway, and a 24-hour newspaper at the Abena no pay. Now, she ni muha Obehu Dr. Edward Kofi Omane Buama, Defense Minister Mfuni Ewaha, Sanso and Dr. Alhaj Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad, Ononsono na Oye Minister Edema Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. Sanso na Alhaji Eye Muniru Eye Muhammad, Ono Eye Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator. Sanso and Dr. Eye Samuel Sapon, Ononso Nimfuni Ewaha. Sanso ena Ura Samuel Abuaje na ononso deputy CEO Manadmu ononso nimfoni ewaha. Sanso na squadron leader Peter Obafemi Anala ononso nimfoni ewaha. Sanso ena bakwa Fatika aseni dino ne middle name no ya yemu bebre ntimi mo ntie ya na yeyi afrimu ononso Ampedu ononso ewaha. Sanso ena Sergeant Ernest Ado Mensa ononso emfuni ewaha neno ena 24-hour newspaper dia baso Ghana link for say ade afuyemu ayeye ya papa ntinyame emfa omokra ensie. Sanso ena front page 3 untumi radio stations 6 others suspended eno krata efri NCA ebenra ni nyina kire se untumi Accra untumi Kumasi untumi Takrade radio stations miensan nyina eyade a NC atum ni nyina so omo kire se omo makwanya senkaniema bi a na enye no omo betimi aye nanso enyade a emre omo de ma omo nyina omo timi ye nsiesie ni nyina anti no ene yatum eno nso na mehu krata bi a untumi ede akoma NC se ede omo ka ase yenye bia yaye bibia no yetua enti no omo entiase claim that Baumia mobilized more votes than any first-time MPP candidate except Akufo-Addo. Never true. Fati Unipano, Razak Kwadwo Opoku, and Ohabo. Sa article kama. Yes, Sefah-Danquah pa Razak Kwadwo Opoku and Wachro Sensemi. Customs boss tours a flower border unveils marine unit to tackle smuggling. Eno openia ono na customs na yi wapiemu ewo aflao border ne so ho ekobo nani akonhoma ewo ho wie no na ode unity bi aba omo de omo sori a omo bebi omo ani han e de ahwe omo a omo twe niema fam se ye koko se ye fuel se ye cashew se ye bibia no omo behwe ho pa no ma ye ne kama pa. Professor Jampo vows to protect Ghanaian traders at Shippers Authority and also Fati we the Sefah-Danquah for Professor Jampo. And so no movement for change Mons Asante Hima Nana Kwadwo Yiadom the third way a year 24-hour newspaper and ukwada anope
9 minutes past 07 yemfa the obokrata etifin seminum fancy na yankode nkokfa social media trends nsema hodo ekoso wa be fontinta kese kwankwan ase ni nyina no rapapa fati shaibu ali wa bone tofe na no pe ya wode nsem ni nyina ebrain na se wonte ya yenuma ye ka kire mo sese bo so me so a ebetumi aye bibi no wonte we.
To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle. To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle.
I'm walking see how as a woman, a potato is a wild obesity. I'm walking so I'm walking see how as a woman, a potato is a wild obesity. I'm walking so
I'm on one as well. When it also that is all of a pound on sugar bowl. The ammonia is soon to be another rice water.
Emraso se yebeko abefuntintan kese no so na dia etwego ewo honoma obia eka ho asem no yede ebebrel anopai na ye hyase dia na meka wo se viewer discretion kakra ewo mu if because asem esiye na amanfo kire se asem we no kra no Wednesday no na esiye akọfa arehosemi ede aba mepacho se uwo eye Facebook a ukwo happy 98.9 FM na wapebi ahwe amayen na asem we no esiye ewo asaman kese fuel station bi eye popular pa ewo honom ko Facebook na kohwe bi na amanfo ejina ho omo akrakra fie omo enam edi omudwuma omo nya ebone omo nkan obi ho asem omo nya hwe fuel station for your attendant ne omo ye adwuma wo ho nyina so ejina ho ebo omo bra na me de brefie was sani otumi ekotu eye fuel dispensing machine no eto form no na me so say jakra beto ho na car kese truck say wati free say ni brake failure say then na driver no say assemble na say na all right we be we no mu bi da we hu enti no amanfo genjina ho obo omo bra na ka ite fa so ene ordinary saa enokoye ekotu eye fuel dispensing machine minim dia omo different de ena otu eto forma na ya rehosem information e ba no e kire se nipa ba ko ehwere ne nkwa ena ebimu so eprepra ye pa ewo asaman kese ho na ya reho papa na papa ya otu blue car de kotoko sia be se 10 crates nano ema okra pa na reho papa enti no wukọ eye Facebook happy 98.9 FM infoni no ewo honom na onso wanya bi ahwe na comment na ba no eni lady nurse say Lord have mercy on us. Ike ni bibio say hey why so many accidents this year. So and Marian say The thing with these big trucks is that they don't have good brakes, yet they are always on top speed. God guide us. Saso and our Equia Lipsy baby. Lord have mercy on us. Lily Akosias, look at how he was speeding in such an area. Snappy looks good. See, we thank God for no explosion and many lives lost. And also Ewahanum. Saso and Leti Akoto say we thank God it didn't happen on a market day. Don't stand and say, may we all pray. Now this year ain't a good season. Ken Tardy say they have to ban all these Chinese trucks from the roads. Daniel, I say these vehicles have to reduce their speed when driving in communities. Saso and Michael, I say imagine standing somewhere without knowing this car is coming there. It will just kill you just like that. Lord have mercy on us. Intisa and a comment no ebie etia yede abrewi yen so emfa mawe na sisi ade killer or why a few moments later back na nani agi yie papa na the list or the buy any dear obia wo de hia no sefa say yeti sisi onye ska first thing okota asase owia okotonkonya owia okwakoto gas cooker ma na yire na afe no or the afa ampas the list for na mabo amamu but chairman the onye ska no the hia no mama yanka wetu ska no mu say 800 Ghana or 1,000 e de je de odeje mama yentie dia chairman e de nisika e kwa akoye
o say ye ene me so mate den say you obi okọ school nko an etimi di ye ewi ase no kokwa ba ma ni dia ba fie ana na me beton mi koko menya sika taya bom me kwa akoto entintini nama kahuro redfish krokro tumpo medi di peche na mato battery akogumi wura di oni ma bie na me yire ni me manyina betwa hu ahia enwom a ye bebo ye ba akopɛ eye enwom yi ya eye sika sem
enti no ene ye sika sam na ntini na yeda ya meti say especially Kumasi for no mo kan ntini yeda ya I know say nam but which part of the because ntini de e Korea yede enti ene wa born a live soup butumu say nam obubo na live soup asem wa born a live soup ingredient owie ye ni se fa na be kwa akwaje 6 batteries no ama no no de ahye ni ghetto blast mu a blast e wo ni community ni mu a enye asem ketwa na de ba ne say abrantie we ye yi omo say oba besu ye pa wo internet ne so se na ye ntintini ade onya ntontia na memolos na say no say wasn't this the same guy crying and throwing his cocoa around no see ade scanner boom mama no ntini ne agi ye pa so and I am Tay Agboja essay okay if you say where comment in a bio ha me shada antiasie so and Bandex essay sika sem ampa Jennifer essay I know bro it's not easy to do farmer take easy may God be with you na Joe also there also on sika be bom se si ana obeti ni enjoyment there first and so with you and rent obet also obeti enjoyment there first answer wa dwen sika o de be fa car be edwuma ho enti enjoyment na enti ene ne wofa na e ba ya o de enjoyment ni bi a kire no me se wo oba okọ school de bia o se ne pen asa ne pen ebu ne pen ayira obi awia ne pen say mpacho yenya pen a ode ma na obe use akosi class 1 there be who start use pen class 4 obe use from class 4 ekosi say obe wie ne masters pen no ewa ha ko Facebook na koko ekohwe bi na keke order bi na keke order bi pen no ensada afebo me pacho ko Facebook special one a yetumi aheda aye wo Ghana ha etro so kama e ma wonsan no kra san ye fe enti pen we say no to ma oba from class 4 to masters na ensada obe use wa che yie papa ne nsanya ne ya ade ye de tro kama yi Uko Facebook abehu ewo ho. Comment no any. Then face God say, pen mu asana. And youngest member say all fun and games until it leaks into his bag. And also, first will pen to be leak. You pa obekona onimo minwa nyama. Saso ena Balke say, where Mr. Translator Day and also Mr. Razalo say, oh here ben crying. Life of Stunner say, I need to definitely know the one who sent you these videos. Oh, yefa social media na edibin so abreo. Saso ena na say, my stomach. DJ Trilla say this one from grade 1 to uni. Boy, say your grandchildren will inherit it. Ampo ensanda. Hey, you be use watch a year pa. Entisa enetia ye de eye pen no ho abro no. Last weekend no. Idea Joel eko ne krase okwe yie no kwae no. Akola omu ade de. Wo ye ne den asa. No wa fa etutu ne ntoma. Etumi aka ne tirimu yemu kama. Adwene Ponky Joe edi kwe yie a Joel akwa ne video. Eno dia brain say yemfanka trend no ho monhwa wofa we wunnim na wo Joel de foni o me de be che wofa pa na Joel de be due no enya de we ni beje ho why serious papa o say prince wofa because I has a chebi ma me share environment na we hu ekrom wo be de say very peaceful, calm, airy e ho be de papa e ho be de papa send me person me kwatena sa akrom ho especially the first one comment na buy no any Ella say all for nana konedu na maame poma say bam and na ye kumase asem ntimi nye prince wofa wofa we ye kumase punk ni bia enye wo de ni bia mo de amotwetwa na flat we ye kumase punk papa enti sa na tia aha na ye de ye social media trends no ABC anopay.
Yes. And Timbacho, Mammy, and Unya Sikasi, I was Unya 1 billion Ghana.
I enjoy your one, son.
Because
anything can happen.
Fatima Muzagana. Muzagana for.
Musagana with the enjoyment, dear.
My Musagana for.
Because of my car, same you. Were you 200 for Tintini? 200 for Kewuro.
Hey,
200.
Joe, I will go break on. But Debbie, Mamma Musagana for Yamuso, oh, Facebook, I bet you video, Diaba. Unya,
my answer.
Unya 100,000 Ghana citizens. Sisiano. Or top 5 priorities, baby.
25,000.
Yeah.
200, 20.
Yeah, 20.
And 50.
And 5,000. 25,000 a good time. But okay, that's 25,000 Ghana citizens.
Yeah.
Also, oh, I would tell me an answer, but top same CC our top 5 priorities. Oh,
say ye. And then, Mr. Somati, then. Say you will be a coach school one at me. If we ask no. Cocoa, Pam and the Jabba Fee. And then I better me cocoa. My Jessica tire boom. Me quack talk in Tintini. Nama, Kahuro, Redfish, Crocro, Tumpu. Maybe the patcher, no matter battery. A cocoa ready, you never be. Na me yire ni me manyina betwa hu ahia enwom a ye bebo ye ba akopɛ eye enwom yi a eye sikasem eye sikasem wo sia na konkodini bidua kokoro wo wulam sesei eye sikasem o dia abegye.
Few moments later.
Moshimi mukumia na mo aya de koko mudi kodi sika twitwiri die
intintini nama Kahuro, Redfish, Crocro, Tumpu. Maybe the patcher, no matter battery, a cocoon ready, you never be. Now, me yere ni me nyina betwa hu ahia enwom a ye bebo ye ba akopɛ eye enwom yi a eye sikasem
updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion. For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Yamamwachio, Niamamwakwaba, Eba Happy Morning Show, so Ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
Hey, Obi Eren, Ofenti, Ekomita. Now they see the way this will feel. So now we a job show, honorable place show, so we are draw attention.
Kwame, you got to. Them no say me bad. You hear some gangster me that. Dance all in me so comedy. I say my dream, man, I shatter like a beam. Man, I fear nobody. Man, I real. Boy, na.
Happy 98.9 FM. Was good to it here. No, 25,000 this year and then out of it.
Oh. Sefah, I didn't person there no credit ya me mean to me can
25,000.
So but
two top
maybe
priorities.
5,000 no also.
Okay.
5,000 no also no. Me name me baba ko di Indian food. Na fe. Na machebi. 5,000 I am the
but 20 don't be the
20 need the I am
the Ghana for 0551 5639160 0555 657278. That's how 25,000 Ghana citizens. It becomes as this year. What are you going to use? Top 5 priorities here then? Good morning, didn't baby Afrifi.
Good morning, we did the
Ahmed going to be 25,000. It becomes as this year then are they?
Masa mabreka how? Maybe get that tell ya. Masa be certificate when I did it first. Me tell you me 2 months da. Me 2 months da. Me da me da papa ye. Na me kakra. Masa me just tell ya. Me good 2 months.
Obey.
Good 2 months. Me betuma. Me certificate man. Me 2 months.
2 solid man 2 nya juma.
Me see 2 months me nya juma. Me pra answer. E say me start juma 26 no. A 20. Me 2 months da. Me 1 month e mba pe wi na me be 1 month asa. And so me put 2 months answer. Yeah, but the man kolano ada to mo hu niama kama. Obano to settle no. Mother, I want you to know.
Ahmed, go to be here. Obiama. Yankwa, good morning. Good morning. We didn't be Afrifi.
The friend Idi. Ekasafri Tabora Lodge.
25,000 Ghana cedis. Top 5 priorities here then. Then at the bay.
25,000 Ghana cedis. That's 250 million.
Aye, this is the no.
250 million.
Sabe pepe.
And could be a big that you can say about 250 million.
That it.
Could be a big that. Sefah.
Abraham.
Could be a big that 30 cities times 250.
Do the bad thing.
Oh, we say you have a sport. Said Akwa Ibom studio car say omo chuka some one of the aka na rooftop no. Ana
do all the boka ko rooftop 25,000 no I say
no mboni ambeda o say 25,000 o be that 2 months ko adwuma
ahia na benum 25,000 no ahia na betimi anom
me no one bottle kra manom Sefah won ma dia ma for okurum the OGTRTU Chama Betnal studio ebi san se no ono e kanfo bi a o rooftop when you be an kanfo no or tie cars can what they are rooftop.
There be na so on cars or the sika kwakotena rooftop. Also nipa no ade ne ye ne dia no onim no. Wan ka so kwakotena rooftop. Na me minimo bi o eye owo restaurant na je say dey bia me ko didi wo ho.
The register ono dia na o kana sa no kwakire.
But me first here. Good morning. Didn't be ufrefi. 25,000 Ghana cedis. Top 5 air priorities then at the bay. Hello, good morning. Sefah. Yes, sir.
Where Emmanuel Wule from United States of Kisema.
Imam Pachomienti Wadaroma.
And I'm Pachomienti simple man before. Nyambuteka kray. Me simple man no. simple man, I mean, no, intimate more deep. Now 25,000 days, I got 25,000 days. Media and is in Rena Patitono. May 5,000. Medico Jury Adriani was Patti Hotel and Banyan Pasobi. Ain't it a writer? Namaquaco jury. Tabula, Namaquaco jury. The Tina Panamaquaco jury, Mania peace, with you. Because if you need fear, Charlie, I send the bow. And 5,000, maybe 10,000. We go better party on your pass one more. 10,000 and I mean, be a Gianni.
15 I cannot debate.
15 I cannot. Oh, 15 I cannot, Diana. Anka, I have plot of land B and I don't know met top blocks. Nami da kwa Gusu. Because rent the Michiada.
Okay.
And to met top block Gusu town. And one of me.
All right. All right. My man was any every free United States of Kisaman. Good morning. We didn't be free.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
That's all.
25,000 Ghana cedis. This is here but 20 more. At the end of the year, what do you so bit me this is Canayo?
Idea back. And I'm the bay.
Idea back open at the bay.
Aye.
And the
National Cathedral. It is meant to be a bit also. Even a 1 p.m. to crack. That's an media.
What did 25,000 Ghana cedis in better cement at the Aqua National Cathedral?
Yeah, even 1 p.m. to be in Ashisha. Do that.
I didn't try.
Edamakuma.
Okay. Kiki, check as well for my young. Good morning. Didn't be a review.
Good morning, Professor.
Yes, sir.
Moses in you.
Moses Bachapumbo, dear. Moses 25,000 Ghana cedis account, sir. I didn't name Numua when this is also bit me.
First, invest in my children's education. Second, orphanages. 3, expand advocacy for against self-medication. There can also medical prisons. There can also medical children's ward. These are my proud areas I want to invest.
So then that means that you're being obviously utterly altruistic. What is it can own for me, man?
May invest in my man. I'm indirectly investing in myself.
Moses, my man was now the person to me free. Now happy 90.9 FM. The happy morning tune was a good sort in Jumediano. Yeah, the brew general copy brand on Chrome 0551 563 0555 657 2 numbers. I'm final 2 callers now. Yeah, try home retrieve home bank. The best. So, good morning. How do you baby? I free you.
My morning.
Yes, sir.
John Kwasi from alias Aputo.
John. Now, if you get 25,000 Ghana cedis right now, tell me the 3 things that you use the money for.
Oh, 25,000 Ghana cedis. First one. But the Bema Crawford no more munya play class no more. Omo man no yiri. Omunya play class at the Makuma Sofa. Any me the best to me the Bema orphanage. Me the Bema children's home. The children's home. Any yaka no so. Me the Bema first day. Yanka for no every month we are at your mokano. Me the Bema.
Okay. John, my man John Afraid. John said, "Oh no, this can be my year in your mema, one more a free mo a jam Kwadwo Trejabusia, or children, what do we call Bibico we best say or the Manyanka, or the one more any beans, this canon, and Yadi on the crowd or do we who be. Good morning, how do you be a free view?
Good morning, Sefah-Danquah.
Oh, by the other man, I was where
I'm an out of I close.
I 25,000 Ghana cedis. Near Mammy and Saudi emphasis. Yenti in near Mammy and Saudi between this canayo.
And near Mammy and Sam. They about maybe move out for their fun as in the small boy now. New education. They are called Amawako emeritus. That is the answer. My baby beer. I'm going to do that. Namibia, my pet in Yankan street children.
especially Omo any Yali, Omo any Yali, make a fan of I support all.
Okay. Okay. I mama no ase. My mom for Fran and Frey. I don't know say bia meet me afa one last caller yenye aboafo nkrato emfamra nkoma aka no egupuno so yebedi ena no penhwehwemu ene yekokoye o South Africa. Me dey na me buza say I mean that's not a compromise and Sefah-Danquah so to say that me Alex Kaza Alex AI and I make a genzo omame kakra. Nti Alex breaking yema down the mame. And I pay and a lot of were things that I was actually thinking about prior to so why is it? Why do we not have a proper DNA testing facility in Ghana? Could be PPP, could be government owned, it could be a private entity, and or your full skill maker, full skill, Obi Obabeji. Niema Hano they call the United States of America, and as well they call United Kingdom, and as well they call South Africa. Now go get tested no there, but now can just say oh be there will be you said that it be has I bet samples no near the core. How is that impacting our national security? Say be a ba I be a proper forensic investigation. Be here say name we nyina no. Does that not delay sometimes the adjudication of and somehow do ananka ebia it meet DNA test and as it meet proper forensic examination nke betimi amansem no kra ay easy e dia mind. How is that impacting our national security? How is that impacting our health systems in the keka ho nyina wo mem? We'll have that conversation later on the show. Wadwen chere betimi e dia ba na also watere wadwen e won sem ahodo no ho. How much does it cost? And I say how much will it even cost for us to have such a facility? If indeed we are to have such a facility, and for so many bits me free so because if you're to look within the West African sub-region, near where DNA testing facilities, and said that nonsense be as can we not start yen shasye na yen serve as a gateway and also serve other adjoining countries ebiomuni those facilities Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, Bitmiako, Gambia, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and those are this will become a hub for them for them to come and have their testing done. A national facility of a sort. I didn't see any now there is one answer. Answer they say our health budget and I say our health funding no crano. A primary health care no and said to me and so near the NEC some of these facilities are you beat me a see now what the efficient delivery. Since you'll be a paternity test and also oh yeah samples near koya near them.
Oh
sir,
that's it. It 3 days per night already.
Yes.
Oh, I don't believe.
Oh no, but see, I if I need something sent to the UK, I can just send it within the next 2 days or 3 days. I can have it.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh, but that's whether they have those facilities. And they say in Fidien and Kasangasawaha. Those facilities you can so they are here, they pick the samples, they take it out, and then within 2 days, 3 days, it's back. That's why they charge that much. That's why they charge that much. I don't know, maybe a big facility will have, but for my little investigations that I've done, I understand that that's what they do. Either to South Africa or to the United Kingdom, they do it, and then they bring the results back to Ghana. You will do home later on in the show. Say ebi a 25,000 Ghana cedis no wenya na obet radio de be dia ko Facebook yo at Happy 989 FM ko hona me ba mo nsema maja ho nyina making can be e dia ma tie for live on the show this morning.
So person tinsem we bo twiko bremai e wo my kronkron Ghana mu enyum pa enim pensem mu etaso mu a ene da bia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
louder. Moko shoo. This advert is FDA approved.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pesa otinsam we bo Chiko Bremai. Ewo my kronkron Ghana mu. Enyom pa, enim pensem mu etaso a, ene dabia. For kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM. Na tie the Happy Morning Show. Efri anopa no nsia, ekopem nonkron. Efri juada, ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show. We are your morning companion.
It's a difficult calamity because if you look at all those who died, they were at the prime of their lives and had so much responsibility. Children still in school, and some even with infants as young as 2 months. The pilot's child he has a child 2 months old. And these responsibilities are what we have to take up to make sure that the absence of the parents does not adversely affect the innocent children. We'll do a state funeral on Friday the 15th for all of them. And at the funeral, we will announce some program for creating a fund that will assist with the education of their children. And so on Friday, I'll announce the details of that. What we have to do is to work even harder in their memories, because all of them were key champions of the reset agenda that we are pursuing as a government. So the reset agenda must be successful in their memory so that their deaths would not have been in vain. It's a difficult calamity because if you look at all those who died, they were at the prime of their lives and had so much responsibility. Children still in school, and some even with infants as young as 2 months. The pilot's child he has a child 2 months old. And these responsibilities are what we have to take up to make sure that the absence of the parents does not adversely affect the innocent children. We'll do a state funeral on Friday the 15th for all of them. And at the funeral, we will announce some program for creating a fund that will assist with the education of their children. And so on Friday, I'll announce the details of that.
Consolidated Bank Ghana say menkai will say nay wo dwene wo ho no enye den ya bibi betimi aba ba piniwo a wo dwen ho enye utwa wani ntwa wo furo bi enye yie ekoba ne sa no anu ani aye wontanta wo hunu ni awo nsomu wo hunu ni awo frɛ no ekoba ne sa na wo hia sika kora no a na wa adwene mu eyewu na kakra se hwan kra na mentumi mpusu na homa na menene ni nsa wo so ni nkita ho nka ma asem nkyere no na menyem wan famfiri ni ho enisa ohaw ni nyina to atwa isan se Consolidated Bank Ghana etwanitia eka no CBG personal loans eye hyehyɛ yahodo a wɔn adi agu akwan mu eboa ankrankre emomu etumi enya sika ede aso mo hawo ano emomu edidi omunyuma ahodo ebo mu yie pa salary advance loan no no ye frɛ no payday loan personal salary loan ewo ho personal overdraft ewo ho consumer asset finance ewo ho ehunsi hu no ewo fem papa wi ani asama ombre a obetumi edi atua sika no edi amasika krabia no enye owo bosia ni bi okoje ne kina yese na otwe pepepe ye agi ene hunsi hu ne nyina eno kura no tumi ma oti paawo bomodiana borua CBG nkrabata ahodo no ato apeten wo man Ghana mu no na eni adwumayefo no eni nkomo ni nsa woso asemisa bia wo sa ansem a maka akere wi hu no obetumi abusa mpanyimfo ma mo akere mu di amawo na otu anamo etumi agi sika obetumi agi sika puduo be 400,000 Ghana cedis nze 25,000 Ghana cedis poni ebusa se amanfo wonsa kan de na ade be yo no na eni 400,000 Ghana cedis wonsa kan ye no enye sika wudi no wanu mu enye sika Sefah told me for 5,000 ya kwa kudi Indian eduane. Yeah, ready nyago. And then you 400,000 about the other 100,000 Indian eduane. Momodi Afre, yeah, CBG. 0302216000. Na and Jumadi bi na wudi na apese wotwen egu enhoma so. Na wode to odachi bi wabomodin asanko na wakwa akohwe bio na enije and that we help make a difference where it matters the most. Yeah, oh yeah, craft. I hope it's be. A sika between 100 Ghana cedis. Muya jumo confirm konko to fie. To box no do so pum fa kokosi wo. Alive so feel fresh, feel alive. So we have a bit when you be atoko juma kobomodi na kokoto bi. My main Kyle say anopai afiansa na de abofra no aduane e ma no bomodi a pan na de man no fa fortune spread fa ye ma no pancake na ye ma no bomodi a fa fortune spread fa kan ho ma no crackers na de ma no awia no aya na de fortune spread e de ma the chance enuane nro ewom ahode nro ewom ebetimi abo amofra no amoma adwene mu abieye anyini kwampa so enya ahode papa ebetimi abo mu omunyine mu what you say yummy and delicious and it's always on point. O the man koda na be di ho dance. Ade echi na wo maduane foforo no amfa bianka. Wo mkra na be kai wo. Misre ma me papa entwentwen so mo bi nka ntro se. We ene ne ye a obetimi aye e de ama oba. Ne bo efo. Ne bo efo. Inti e ma fortune spread. Empa wo fie da e wo bra wo mfra e wo ho. Ma me mo adwumanye. Ti ha. Security personnel. Adwuma ko bi dia ba betu enim so mo pipi. Na nipa dodo no mo pe wo mo no wo no so sa ntie ne ene ye se wutie me na bia obetimi edi sa adwuma no a modern for application letter no fabra happy 98.9 FM your asylum down here ne wo enya de wo be bia happy 98.9 FM your asylum down ene wo mesre bo modern odidru ha busa se opese ko front desk na ya jo krata no de gu ampanyimfo bedo so eye won sem ade tu wo manimu no emu na omudu so mu wie na wo sefata se so muti imi etonsa efre woni wo edi nkomo etutu wa no obi so won sem bi eka won be frew na se be wie akire wo na ampanyimfo be yi wo se bra na eni emedi djuma afrew na hye eka ho bia no mayo number betimi afre na oni ampanyimfo adi ensawoso anase oni mpanyifo atimi yedi nkomo ewo so no eno ni 0202 222 068 0202 222 068 eno ene ye number no na wonim say happy 98.9 FM 2025 happy FM Valentine Mass wedding na ye no kikim 2026 dia no my goodness happy FM 2026 dia no my goodness 2026 dia no men can ho asem here because I'll use 10 solid minutes to talk about the year 2026 a year happy FM Valentine Mass wedding na emom enkoma ye ase ye na otwe isi mu no ye ntonkoso ni ni sa nkomo no na ye di nkomo no a na da bia se de meka no my go to when it comes to security matters e wo mai mo ora Richard Kumado or a security and fraud detection consultant Papa, we did Juma or memo, and when we are talking about the experience within the security space, it's not just within Ghana, but across the African region. I deal come yami ahudu. Mikade be my friend. So what is the family wow? Ora kumado. Ano pe mama chuma kwaba.
Ni amedase.
Nampa cha pumbo ko die.
Mbacha ho ya yanko.
The first question I mebusa, and it's about the same thing in ne. Yenu anu move free mo no, because I understand say. There is a post that you made that I have cited myself, and you were raising a bit of issue, and let me put it that way, with regards to a forensic investigation. I bit me identify say when all the way in South Africa. Is there anything wrong with it?
Nothing wrong. There's nothing entirely wrong about it. Many nations all over the world. All nations have specialized techniques and technical abilities and expertise. And Ghana, police before, they have also been of help to other nations all over the world. And say, when you are in distress and answer only emergencies, all nations that have that technical abilities, they come to your aid, particularly in terms of crime, in terms of fire outbreak, in terms of disaster, all manner of nations. Now, ye crap there, the way I suspect you who were it is even good, sir. The DNA and the other related forensics were done in South Africa. It gives us two advantages. One, it helps us to safeguard the processes. Then number two, it helps us to achieve homogeneous integrity of the outcome far beyond reasonable doubt. And it's an investigation results in bar. Nobody can doubt it. Say if I win idea, if I win idea, and to me, even though I subscribe to the fact that Ghana must get many of the things Ghana would need, you do not get everything at all times. And you have various types of expertise and technical abilities. And there was nothing wrong with it. Now, your crime scene department of the Ghana Police Service. Oh my, Juma be bria, not just for people in Africa, but across the globe. The people come here all the time, and when you look at their results, everywhere you send it, you get the same results. So probably a lack of ignorance and answer, lack of education, and my be can say, then they've taken the bodies to South Africa. There's nothing entirely wrong about it, Mina.
There are people who are raising concerns with the national security breaches and all of that. So if, for example, facilities, it will help safeguard and protect the integrity of the forensic test or South Africa. No? Do you buy that argument? Say, look, it's gotten to a point in time. I was seeing a national facility of a sort.
No, I don't. If we have all facilities, I agree. America don't have all the facilities. Australia don't have all the facilities. Britain don't have it. Russia don't have it. All countries and their level of facilities they have. Meaning, in the case of COVID, and China produce face masks, now, but say we have developed countries. And to some extent, people even say China is not a developed country. So that is the way it works. In terms of your national security, say you can't about national security, it comes in various forms. Yet the body is near corner. Say your police report a lead here. Yes. And so that is also part of your national security interest. Say the police must be there to protect your national security interest. And to the point I'm making is that I would have loved we have all the labs with almost everything here. But there's nothing entirely wrong about it. Say you the call different other countries. Now, South Africa has a history of mass burial and many of those things. And then when you are talking about earthquake and you are looking at resolving it, you are likely to go to Japan. When you are looking at nuclear power, you are likely to go to Russia. When you are likely to look for some other technical abilities, you are likely to go to Burkina Faso or Cote d'Ivoire or Nigeria. After all, Yoko na yeseti up no say Nigeria war EFCC. And how na your benchmark here? And so there are various things we learn from one another as nations. So yes, I agree that we need, as a matter of fact, we need to have many of the things we will need. But meaning on authority, there's nothing wrong to send the bodies to South Africa. For me, it will help us to achieve the integrity of the process. Then it also help us to achieve homogeneous as part of safeguarding the integrity of whatever has been done. So that when the results come out, nobody will doubt us in any way.
Yantuan Komodo, so it's exactly a week near and nuanomo engotri efrimu. The akoswo in terms of say and shishimu krate betu Jan and Sanene from the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council. Say ene one momuko pie the scene as so san ye maybe ediko fie one more dia so mo de beba any investigations here yeka and wasemi nyina no. What is your assessment of the actions taken by State Security Number 1 in say yes safeguarding and niema emasa we nyina ekobaye and conducting a transparent investigations into what perhaps might have caused the accident no is here no what will be your assessment
as a nation your level of preparedness to manage national disaster and national emergencies is not just poor, but it is bad and it lacks merit. And it's only a known fact. Mijidi say after all this is said and done, you better share your preparedness towards managing crime, managing national disaster, managing national crisis of the magnitude we are talking about. But from day one to where we are now, I can tell you for a fact, say, frontline investigators, no, they're from all the investigative agencies, no, they have about 70 to 80% of the results. And they can tell decision makers, this is exactly what happened. This is likely to change, and this is likely to remain. Now, the degree to which it will change, they will be able to predict. So this is the way it works. For the first 3 days, first one, they considered all the facts, including the communications, whether people on the jet call some people. They look at all that. They look at the timelines. They look at the topography. They look at the flight route. They look at whatever happened. Then the second thing, they also, so all the facts were considered. Then all the factual positions were also analyzed. So from day 3 coming to day 4, day 5 to where we are, what they will do is they will examine all the core components which is aligned to this particular investigation, and I said this particular crash. And what are the components? The human bodies, the recording devices, any other thing that has something to do with the crash, they will look at it. Almost fast examination now, they take it through what we call an investigation procedure. So investigation procedure, they will use manual, they will use scientific means, and they will use quantitative and qualitative approach. Results as against the first day, second day, third day, the factual positions and all the facts being considered. Now, results. And it is a results in now there were some discrepancies. Benchmarking regional and international best practices. Then you go back to the field and check. And it is true, sir. Initially, there are issues in terms of the crime scene. But Ghana police in the crime scene department. When they get to the crime scene, they have the ability to reconstruct the crime scene. And when you reconstruct the crime scene, it helps you to collaborate whatever investigative procedure you have taken the core elements to. And to both this across South Africa, it was not just for DNA, but it was also for other related forensic analysis, which would then help you to collaborate whatever you are getting at the crime scene. And that is where we are now. And we did pass by Friday, National Day of the Phone. About 70 to 80% of the results they've gotten so far.
So we should not be looking at a month later and saying a bit report.
Of course, the black box has to be sent to the manufacturer. And as a manufacturer, and could take some little time. But it's coming out, said there were telephone communications. The investigators will be aware. We are talking about the recorders, the recording between the two pilots and the flight data recorder. All those things will be considered. They are core elements to the crash and to the investigation. And together with the human bodies, we call them objects of investigation interest. And that is where we are. And decision makers will know, I'm very, very sure and confident that investigators and decision makers will know about 70 to 80% of whatever has happened, what is likely to change, and what is likely to remain the same. Even as at today, even before Friday, they will get this result. So it's just left with just about 20% to close the books. And normally the final results, decision makers, then we'll take it from there.
Then it meant the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council cracked on the Betuja, said some of the part of the helicopter, almost Sako Fee, Fambra, and they were calling, say, Muskana, and
no, that's what I was telling you, sir. We didn't do well with the crime scene. But we should not be worried because Ghana Police Service has the ability to reconstruct the crime scene. Now, you do not need all the body parts to be able to reconstruct the crime scene. Because you do crime scene now, we are looking at investigative procedure outcomes. Any Nyamana SCC or crime scene. So we are just benchmarking results. And you do not need all the body parts. Even though it is important, say for lack of education, but you do not need all of them to be able to come out with an investigative outcome, which is perfectly right and which serves the objective of the investigation.
You mentioned, sir, when it comes to our preparedness for national emergencies and disasters, ensure that
Yeah, a bad, a poor, and a lacks merit.
What has gone wrong? Is it that the National Disaster Management Organization in the Jumedia would and said that or under resource to
No,
really
it could be
perform its work?
everything. I don't think we have a plan. There's no plan. Yeah, our plan can only say crashes such as this, fire for the first agency I saw leading. Now say fire for man to helicopter mom. I won't say sometimes fire in Greater Accra yet mean vacuum for number of boy. Okay. And she said no it's a agency and it's a corporation arrangements and she said choppers, you will be Ashanti goes. And I will be so many other places. So if it is choppers you need, you can have those arrangements in advance and practice and rehearse them. It doesn't mean say nipa babe by here say you rehearse them and practice them before the day of calamity or trouble. So we also know say it's not all outcomes of investigations that lead to prosecutions. Some investigations lead to reformations. Some investigations lead to institutional change. Some investigation leads to decision adjustment. Some investigations lead to new initiatives and new paradigm shifts. And some investigations will lead to internal control evaluations. And some of these outcome of these investigations, of course, some could lead to punitive and disciplinary action. And of course, where there are criminal intended purposes, prosecutions could be pursued as an option. It means that as outcome of this investigation, Mijidi said, it will be one of the things we need to look at, our national disaster management issues, not just an admiral who provide oil and rice and mattress to people when they are overtaken by flood. But this is a national disaster of a higher level, and you need a higher plan, a higher equipment, a higher preparedness, a coordinated effort to be able to deal with it as quickly as possible.
We need a new strategy?
Definitely, yes. We don't even have one.
Ora Kwadwo, it's always insightful having a conversation with you. Ora Richie Kwadwo, a security consultant out here, I don't know, we don't even have one. But we don't even have one.
On what you have, we don't have one. And honestly, truly, I think that we have reduced the National Disaster Management Organization to like an NGO, SMC, Is it a matter of I don't see the management of the disaster in Omejuma Omoye Omo mandate in anything. Are they to also help with prevention? And I say it is only when assemnesino, even when assemnesino, Omejuma Ankasa Eyeden. In this country, I remember Mumfancheme, when Malcolm disaster the initial respondents went to me. Eventually, omokofa soldier for and omobaye. Omobano equipment they were manual things. No omukuta hammer any idea. But I also remember how do I say excited or how hopeful assembly nebino when soldier for no arrive they felt that yes soldier for ya be there bibia bekoye omo ba be rescue omo maka rebels ni mu ni ade no. And we really do need a proper strategy, a proper management of disaster, a proper investigation of disaster. When you say mostly SMC, you try investigation, reports never crana, ebi cry and two asem, ye nim the course, so we don't know what lessons are you picky free. Most and you know can say, and yet investigations beyond I was say lead to prosecution because a boy and criminal elements be a home. A a lesson I take a boy and say, Yanshi and your say, as some way see and into going forward, no, this is what we are going to do. And then a month for AC fuel stations, there will be any say AC.
True.
Obi and cash in Chomo. And then and so you talk a month for eco secure refuge our fuel station.
True.
Despite what happened a few years ago, no. And you know, investigations near the anywhere. Is it that we don't believe in the outcome of investigations na you know? And you know, and who here say you better pick be free such investigations more and I said they because we do those investigations, we are meant to believe say you're finding out what went wrong and you know what we need to do. But and then what's the point? It's a whole conversation. Honestly.
So there is a claim that we have a disaster management strategy, and it's primarily contained in RANWA, the National Disaster Management Organization, somewhere around 1996, Act 517 rather, Act 517, and RANWA established a National Disaster Management Organization. Now, per RANWA, as Fatih asked, per RANWA Fatih, almost say they are to prevent, they are to prepare, and they are to respond and recover from disasters, including flood, earthquakes, bushfires, etc., etc.
Do they have the expertise?
Question.
Do they have the resources to ensure or mandate?
That's where the question is. The collaboration with other agencies, it's saying, because obviously, if the National Disaster Management Organization is having a plan and is having a strategy, I am sure, say Interior Minister, I am sure, say the Ghana Police Service is aware. I am sure, say the Ghana Armed Forces are aware. I am sure, say the National Fire Service is aware. I am sure, say the National Road Safety Authority is aware. They should be able to be obviously coming together to help deal with some of the situations. I am sure, say the National Security Coordinator is aware of the strategy to help deal with emergencies and disasters in the country. From the point of view of Obia or what in the system and as in the sector, as we speak now, we don't have a national disaster response strategy as we speak now. Wow. Yeah.
So we just move blindly.
Just like that. And that's why accident is see our council are police for. Exactly. The first point, of course, would be the Ghana National Fire Service. How many was here from? The ambulance service, how many was here from? But this is here near police.
And you know, sometimes we think say be a national fire service. I don't know, but I saw them Ewo Circle. I saw the work Omoye Ewo Circle. I saw how you know in Sioto flooding with Eja. Flooding with Eja. Me who send your mother homa and the rescue a man for. And you know, sometimes the situation, the disaster who offer a wrong person you are wasting time.
True. Because
say what's offer be a fire service. Now offer be an admo. And now offer police.
Obeying.
Police never be do what. I feel na more gain when I feel must say about fire service. No most of mobilize yaba. But if we knew who from direct, no matter. It's alarming if truly, as a nation, we do not have a alarming.
And it goes also to say, it is a testament of the kind of value that we place on human lives. Because so you put all of these and she say in place to put because only for anything you are doing it for the people. You are doing it to safeguard the lives of the people. Say be a top-notch hospital. You're not doing it because you want a top-notch hospital. You're doing it because you care about the health of the people. Oh yeah, acquire. You're not doing it because you want to build road. You are doing it because you want to ensure say amount for are safer on the roads. Yeah. If you are equipping the Ghana National Fire Service, you're not equipping them because you've seen logistics just for you are buying it for them so they be at renting be they will be able to save people and save property as well. So you're not doing it for anything. And as a President Mahama said, for political point scoring, that's not what you're doing it for. You're doing it for the people. And you need panel internet here this man. So if we fail to do these things, we are failing the people. We are not putting real value on the lives of the people. That's what it simply means. If Oko baby na school dino, what is school them no waba FM.
By this time, the whole of the country,
yes,
Ghana National Fire Service, any air sprinklers.
David. If I didn't have them,
hey,
what's your money then?
Air sprinklers.
But then what they ask Oko anymore.
But this is like basic.
Yes,
it's not like more. Adie who be adie BNC die and those things. We do not have the requisite number of fire tenders here.
Yes.
We do not have the kind of fire tenders a BMT development yes.
Yes.
My no efili say ye kɔ yenim no.
Yes.
Na wo kɔ wenim na sa akade a ebeka ho ama wenim kɔ no. ACPAC ta. And then now we ni man I say ujina ho and I say wechi. Because what's the point of Ubeka say ye preserve asase. Instead of say Sefah-Danquah, unkwa wa one plot, AC 3-bedroom AC sono.
AC high rise.
Obi munsi high rise na ebusia be 20. Munyina munye bi. Na se ebusia 20 need to be investing in that kind of high rise. Na mu wie na sa asem ija toho. Na se muntu mi meshe na investment bedum na investment na akokwa.
These are the realities. But how can I be able to say that? Sometimes why do you say a baby unrai? And you be unrai something that is simple. To the beer, yet from a moa, a yen my ends and no. We will not. We will not talk about. We talk about NDC. We talk about MPP. You mean NDC and MPP? This has got nothing to do with NDC.
No, but when there is fire, when there is flooding,
it doesn't know
when
whether
there is road accident.
It doesn't know.
Whatever causes the accident, eba
around baby. NDC and MPP.
And let's also know that there are over 30 million Ghanaians. No, who can say who yi party ma ewo mu a? Omundu quarter.
Oh, some 6 million.
Omundu quarter. Enti no ye na ye ni na emu no. Yadoso echemu. So it cannot be a party issue.
Yentwe homra aboafo nkra to yenyi bi. Ye ba ye bi tete fo homa no e de atom. Onso adwuna wo e wo sa asemi ho ene de. Se putupuru bibia si. Na e wo so oman ye henhye de to obetimi e de akwakoso ano no. Ababeda de pefe se ye de no. Si ye obi kura no a said ye obi se me ye nhwemu kakra yi. Ye say the National Disaster Management Organization wono enu so timi hwe petitakra mu ase ya hwe anema we sisi nti wo se timi ye nhye bitimi de ato se de betimi abresa anema bone no esisi no ano ase wo de begu akwan mu wone other agencies aban nyumaku ahodo ebekọ nakra na akire nsemu akire wom wone ombekọ bankuru mu se bibisi a seni wo se yo de no cheda anya adwuma sa nti enei akwanhia sia na esie nti enei eja eto obi fie mu a pa se obebo ne hompem se ofre Ghana National Fire Service ama waba no eto da bi kura na ne buafu ombe ya so mo abedum ja no obe ne ja na agensemo esan se yesi efre Ghana National Fire Service eye fire tenders crom de ba besi ho to da bi ha na nsuo nim enyo momfom so a it's not as if it's a fault of theirs. Eto da bi ho a eja no asi wo baabi ehye wo baabi. There is a fire station close by, but fire station no any fire tender. Enti obo no afre obi free baabi nti oba beduru ho no na eja na de ebehye na hye. Enye Ghana National Fire Service a senka akade ahodo a ebetimi aboa won amamadi omudwuma no. Yede ni nyina amom fire station bia wa akade ahodo obetimi aboa aso eja no. Even in preventing fire no cross AC no eno so ye Ghana National Fire Service no omdadwene baako no beko me ahodo be hwe se ye wodan yan wusie bia wo no emiti fire safety requirements ne nyinaa yɛ ɔma so die nzie ne akade a de ka ɔmo ho sɛ ɔmo nkɔnkɔyɛ no ne deɛ he wɔ he fa ɛno ne nkɔmmɔ a yɛdie me deɛ maka sɛ ne nyinaa no mɛsɛ yɛsi sukuu papa a ɛyɛ nipa ne yɛsi sukuu papa no de ama wɔn sɛ ɛyɛ akwan pa a ahyɛn ahodoɔ bɛfa so a ɛyɛ nipa yɛnyɛ kwan no mfa ma yi o yɛnyɛ kwan no mfa ma kaa o yɛyɛ kwan no de ma nipa kaa no yɛyɛ de ma nipa yɛnyɛ kaa mfa ma kaa patro ti asɛm na meka no yie enti sɛ yɛato aba yi panyini bi sɛ ɔnkonkudi saa adwuma no ma yɛn na wɔani a na wɔde yɛhwɛmmɔ ɛkyerɛ value a ɔnvalue ɛyɛ menu mmienu ɛno nti na saa nneɛma no wɔn nyɛ no ɛsiane sɛ ɛba no gidigidi sɛsi ya no a ebia fati meme dan insurance ne ho ebia saa panyini no ɔno ne dan insurance ho ne car insurance ho ɛba no gidigidi ebetumi atabire no de na firi akɔ ɛyɛ bea foforɔ ne akɔ akɔma no ɛyɛ ayarehwɛ menu mmienu ɛdada yi mu a ne ɛteɛ twene ho yɛnkɔmmra ɛba a ɔbɛfrɛ wakyerɛ wadwene nkɔmmɔ a yɛdi no ho na no pɛ live on the show.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pesa otinsam we bo chiko bremai ewo my kronkron Ghana mu enyompa enim pensem mu etaso mu a ene dabia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
From roots to remedies, from leaves to life, Ghana's traditional herbal healing power is rising strong and true. It's time for the maiden edition of the Ghana Herbal Conference, coming up from December 3rd to December 5th, 2025, at the Prempeh Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Theme: Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Come and experience live herbal demonstrations, exhibitions, and engaging discussions with top practitioners, researchers, and regulators. This conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Traditional Medicine Practice Council, Food and Drugs Authority, Center for Plant Medicine Research, and Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. Visit www.ghanaherbalconference.com or call 020-2222-095 to register for free. To exhibit your product or services, call 0.
Picky. Wait, say, Yatin Yamana, Yatis Dada no so. Ewo Samsung, TCL, Media, any Nasco Yamanina. Way a double promotion. It's here $1. The basket. Yet is $1 and Swatia. Yes, you bet he and Yamanasu. And yes, yet is a tin. And yes, you bet he and Yamanasu. And to Kawana showrooms. Any authorized dealers are more Ghana fanenina. Nakofa when Nemuniama says, hey, na picky. Se upen cheche mubia. Fraya 050-315-9739. Electroland Ghana Limited. Yeba kwa ewo Nemuniama. Efe nane board dafem.
Everywhere you go, big go for the friends and the family. Big go, big refreshing moment. Big go for the kids and the adults. Big go, boys and girls with a drink up. Big go, everywhere the party day. Big go, we go mash up the place with it. Big go, greatest in every battle. Big go, big go, big go, big go, big go, big go. Greatest in every battle. Big refreshing moments.
Big old drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pesa otinsam we bo chiko bremai ɛwɔ my kronkron Ghana mu ɛnwom pa ɛne mpensempensemu ɛtɔ aso mu a ɛne ɛda bia for kasafidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show ɛfiri anɔpa no nsia ɛkɔpem nɔnkron ɛfiri dwoada ɛkɔpem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
It's a difficult calamity because if you look at all those who died, they were at the prime of their lives and had so much responsibility. Children still in school, and some even with infants as young as 2 months. The pilot's child he has a child 2 months old. And these responsibilities are what we have to take up to make sure that the absence of the parents does not adversely affect the innocent children. We'll do a state funeral on Friday the 15th for all of them. And at the funeral, we will announce some program for creating a fund that will assist with the education of their children. And so on Friday, I'll announce the details of that.
Ubagana ha. On a yearly basis. Me mau paint a picture from. And Emma Bia Junior say Abia Kasa bini any better radio so I kasa. Asem we are making family no meaning now. Ebia wo uti me. Unu bia enam e jahye so prepra as see oye no ho hwenye. Unu bi enam akwanhia so ahwere ne nkwa. Me akwanhia ma me ni mabusua aboka. So I understand how it feels like. So when I'm speaking about this, I speak from a point of view of somebody who's experienced it before. Enye ebia obi asem he se obinya akwanhia wo ho na se busua no ebia ne ho ba bi ne ho na makwa ne bi ho atechema na se busua no epese sa ne ho na makwa no ye kura no 98.9 ye kura no na enya de a ye pese yetwa, and I'm talking about so obi wo ha ne 9 limbs no ye pese still ye man wo ho e ka busua ne bono enye kaketwa enye kaketwa o enye small eka ena busua ne bono. Fatima nka me de na ancho when my niece and every time be an oba review krano or kwa hankwa ojibe around 800 Ghana cedis and that's how plus aduani obedi plus ka be sand na ko back home. That's after oye bibia wie you the unify resabia edne koe. So when we are talking about accident, when we are talking about disasters, when we are talking about sometimes natural disasters, some of them say and CCA and I say to see you bet me a save amount for a japade amount for cranny the account. When we are speaking about these things, we speak about these things with passion. Oman on a yearly basis, any pomo free mu as a result of road crashes. Any eja ehihie range between 3,000 to 4,500. Mekanipa. Menka japade ehie. I am talking about human beings. In 2020, 23 alone, there were over 14,000 crashes. Out of that, over 2,200 people died. Is that not? Should I not call for a national emergency? Should I not call for a national emergency? Should I not call for a national emergency so that the Betimia Tenacia strategize how to deal with some of these disasters and emergency situations? If it's your mind, should I not call for say a Betina near Jenny Honia Casahon? In who quite. And I said, and fire home, near the Aquasi BC. But I mean, I'm so suited, but Osha, you soon near Banner done at dinner. It is perfectly clear, say, as a and shut down fire who be sano every year, be a becca.
Of course, I can share to me senior there. But when it gets to a point where it is becoming rampant, when it gets to a point where you can say the number of accidents are AC, and the time frame within which is, and normal kakra, it means you need to set up. Say a ban say accident ACC they are accident ABR experts say these ones are preventable. Then there is something wrong. Accidents you are kwanye. Obi kwanye accident or the ultimate share kwanye. Obi kumya so we kwanye ye. The car no agent and naso as in everything is okay. The car is well serviced. Bibia driver on a license or experience bibia na still accident esi. Eno wo ho. Ena ye wo accident ebia ekwan no se ne etie no. Driver ni onye familiar with the road no onim say ekwan no wudu ha emu achemienu nti e wo se ofa ne say ana say wo se otobu ana say ono de onim say ebia onam highway so a okwa edem ma na okọ eno e wo ho. Driver ni ebia wakobro ne nsa na wakotena sti echi eno nso e wo ho. Saa so ena ye wo ebia obi oni experience oni license mpo watkwa kotuka eno de nam kwa ho akwa asemaba. Then there are the see no so car no enye maintained. Usually I have some more edible big cars here yom the accident but he say they do not maintain their cars well. They be omu brake efeli. They be omu brake I say they are on top speed near the no. And also well whichever one are a cause accident na man not draw so a figures no call high than usual no should prompt you to want to take steps to do something about it. And all the time, the statistics about now and one no be pen baby atna. Within just about 2 weeks, how many accidents na? They are recorded ya wo. They are amber social media wo. But the amber social media cry saying from 1st August to 13th August. How many on social media have you counted? It's serious. We need to set up. We need to do something as a country.
Sima aduno naka ama ye non kronabo. Ghana phone free. Jumadi ne Ghana phone jumadi. 0551-563-916 0555-657-278. 82 numbers are between my friend na odi abajumadi no so na pay. Ofra na wabu dini baby a free fee wasema wo oka na yajene kama na ukono bifufu nso aba yemu achemu akwa aba.
Sefah, good morning.
Good morning, Sakura ni.
Ati Kalafia. Ati
wasori kakra.
Okay. I say good morning. Sefah, who said I know pay mommy for Fudensia Aladia Okodu any Jumapa or Yema English Abai. Now Nuna Mubabu so kind. Tell me catch you say around the accident center. Dabi now worry kudu wa Kadama. Na kwanu ono ankasa ni moto odi konya akonsia. Sefah Nuka say enura mre no mo yi no hospital. For that emergency no more repair to what it. They did not call. Sefah kana yese ni na akaka krana ko 200 million old city. Na make it so. Akaka krana ko 200 million. Ye kita insurance yo bibia kana yase akaka krana 200 million. Because the nine buye said no mudi and you are no mudi a copy. You said the best for review, you want a new review. Other expenses, the barber account. Some no can some Kessian no can. Yeah, Siminas are concerned. One a bebois. If I want a bebois. Yes, not come with the beer. Koba. Uko na konsia, one a bebois. At the same time, we start to ya customer or mine. Your theater, you know, your Fuka, your theater, your sunlight, your theater, your Tia BBC to you, one day of waffle.
Zagrama Minas 0551 563 0555 657278. Good morning, Udin Babia review.
Hello.
Udin Babia review.
Oh, in Popro, Nana Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah.
Tutu Patinier.
Ashima Soba Canable. There are spirit in all from by Pachan. Namenda was I mean, chair whenever do my opinion. Namin fast that here. Emma, Joe Emma Sha, our Shama, maybe to be a children for your couple born by no matter how. I mean, church and my job also. A Shama communication officer. They were who be brave. Bayan, I watch you by me, Sania, media, and Nia, me, my brother, my cook, Shassi, and India 20 years. If you have a hopa, 50 number, so Yantichino, Yantijano, and a kunim and watch it, and swoo, Jawu, ya, ah, a banasani, a drewer. Nanako Sefah-Danquah, a quenchiao in Nim Sofo, any Nim president. The Pacho or Hinekura a trono. Now a banasana yang. On my ma, Sabin Prediasa, Yedi di Bredia. Sadia Okan. Oh, she Anna Brunibacas experience. A bit too on a car and a Ohawa at the bread when you were Busia. She, Maminda or my penny John Dramani Mahamase. She, Yan, but the what general say, at this year Freeman, import or making reference to pilots. Ne bapeche ne pomami efribu wono popi antoata no jarena bamo no so akanchi na gulino sabo free any omomaka nkomo beye den so man kwanko ye aman panifo anase dignity sa omo ye recognize the koye ye mubi mu nkom ye beye den na ni namu no na Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah man tese na wo ka de that maminka efite yes, Mobro wasem, ubi asem. Social media, yet the young cron, at the obtaining Chichimuka see at the Yadimu chain. A banner sign of politics in tea. At of war, a quenchia, ya. A gentry in friendly mass, will be better baby. And the aka and yabe brassam, and yet here on my penny say, or one and none come up with you. That's all that you have there.
Sasem Tutubati, young fancy, and Jensen in so well, him say, Yetna and from a moa, head ye, Sans of Nibuha, and Yadia become once a bumbo. Good morning, how didn't you be a free?
What was it for?
Bright near.
Daniel,
Bright in Batch Dinner na online Jesse.
About your Dharma, ain't you? Daniel, Mammy Fakunya was Mammy, Honorable Madi Jibril, and the Honorable Alaji, make it na Yami and come home, Honorable Bolo, and it's my Jomo. Adia Atogan and him. Yeah, I did it. The Metisse, Ubimu, Eddie, Adia, we. Politics na wa be great because yin na ye wo wi ati akwanhia ebe tia to ye mu bia e wo kwan be great enti se unua aboju se hia na wo so wasansuo e de egu de ho yin nua no mo be kasa nsem a ense emfata e de kire excellency John Dramani Mahama ene honorable Samejensi mo Nkofo we mu na ewa depa bia omupese omuye ede mo oman Ghana na oman Ghana etumpo na oman Ghana eyeye Excellency John Dramani Mahama so oni odo ede ma na mufo anagana fo a anka onfa Mahama ke enfamba ono akase eyi ni potum kom sika ede esi wo se obi a ebi oyare
a ontumi sa ne ho yare anaasɛ onye sika nkɔ hospital no yɛyi saa sika no bi na yɛnkɔ sa saa nkɔfoɔ no yare yɛn nkurɔfoɔ yi a ɔmo efiri mu yi ɔmo wɔ amanfoɔ bebree a ɔmo tumi bu ɔmo a ɔmo hyɛ ɔmo na osusu owu de ma ɔmo yɛ sɔfofoɔ a ɔmo wɔ ɔmo ɛwɔ mu a ɔmo sɛ ɔmo yɛ odiifoɔ a ɔmo deɛ ebia de bɔne nkwa ɛna nyankopɔn eyi edi kyerɛ ɔmo ɔmo nya adwene sakra na ɔmo bɔ mpaeɛ sɛ ɔman no ebɛyɛ yie na sɛ ɔmo hu adeɛ bi a ɛnya a ɔmo bɔ mpaeɛ ɛfa twa saa nneɛma no mu ɛmma bibibɔne bia ɛnto ɔman Ghana na ɔman Ghana ebɛyɛ yie ama yɛn nyinaa yɛatete akɔ yɛn nim ndaase ɔno abo Sefah-Danquah.
Right, Mama Nasi, another bay. The irresponsible attitude of the people more my margin so much. Funny dear man penny for my. And the fact beats me actually phone camera dear so I can do more pebia. A dear penny bia mope a bia a woman. That is not the Ghanaian society, minim. That's not the Ghanaian society, minim pass a yen mo isano. You need the man penny for you need the man to me. And found only Nipano Nymphia wedi. Say onyon kumpo na sebe. One na and then namwa mudi mujuma ne bribison. Na ye fan so no yon hine. Man hine. Udi kura. Okuna ni mo adi ni man. And found only brown and abo bribi etwemu. Nan kampese obi a wabɔ bra. Tie di American ye. Obi a wabɔ bra. Na bribi nti ɔse hwɛ menim die ne mesu ehu na me wo nyinaa no. Epese me de boa ema ɔman no yeye, ɔman no timi etumpɔn. Na obɛhwɛ kwakɔhwɛ abaa bi. Atimi akɔ akɔtwe camera de si ne so. All in the name of a freedom of speech. And we do not know that there is a limit to the freedom of speech. Alaya forecast and be say, baby, a year will be right, Eshasiano, a hon will be dear, is but Mabunu Abano can go to the extent so Omu Didi, a man penny for ministers. Obi kura obet me a yenese. Bet me a yene papa, bet me a wono. Obia, penny bia, ne yemba, cry bia, baby, and a yemba ni dinano crano. Etne baby, onyana wodin atem no. Suit me penny name, it didn't panatem. All because we say there is freedom of speech. Fati, on the answer phone so. Mimi ko Sefah-Danquah, men so. Prince Ubapa kwa in brown, on so. In the Betanasia, sound common ni. Because you don't merit our time. You don't merit our energies. Dear who here near Becca. But where we are going to, Kayo, says a would depend be at Temwa. That should be. I could never be do at Temamanayo, ye be a sabrina refi. Says soon by our done a deal of bra when you were in your prime, when you say social media, and I am penny for your small and out to me could now, and someone any more at the beer. Any attending near pow to meet Transit to Obi Papa, a young piapa can't send the funnel. Ah, Nayana Buzasenka, your seer. Oh, papa. Say be your papa, only a be, what boost your nibbin what could do, yes, I did not pen and assessor, or was Eddie Breno. And Obi can't answer no dear fan one, and can't go away. Say, Mummy, you. It's not a social media, and a social media, sir. Near to near Dinsing. Look at how people are making good use of your social media. In the end, the man say, you be the atom. Ya mamre ni amanie, you be boo nanimtia. And yet, you be can someone, and ye, Edia for man who they are fight ye empenying for. Now, man for the yeshi, I don't know me could did. The yeshi say, I don't know. Because did not a to a bit to hey, fire no, namza. Or fire no. More than my imagination, Yansa Medians as a moon tiebi. And a mamma must swass a man for Memu. Must swass a man for much dear man for so. ɛna ɔmo yɛ nea ɔmo yɛ no moa yɛnkoro yɛ yɛkɔ yɛkɔkoa mu a yɛkɔtena se an nansan deɛ ɛmabunu no ɔmaba no mu adeɛ na but ɔde adeɛ bɛto Facebook a you are the first person to even pick it and share it because ɔdidi panyini bi atem anaasɛ ɔka nkasantwie ɛde afa panyini bi ho. Then we will go back and say that hypocrisy saa nya atwom no saa nya atwom no pa ma fatin fa bibi anya nsasɛm mfanto na obi a wakɔ akɔdi obi atem just about 1 minute o de no 45 minutes nya nsasɛm betimi aboa nipa no na brabo a wɔbɔ atani no 5 minutes 1 million views o de no one day 320 views 320 views. But we cannot continue like that as a society. Na yempanyin for yemfani die mo ma. Do you expect any engineer? Kwada na mba ndin die be mai. We just see me go here me come back. 0551 563916 0555 657278. It can be biaka ye kasa keke. As se bi binumu iti kwankura no. Enye 3 pound adwen na Nyankopon de man nye bi na dem. Good morning, didn't baby afefu.
Honorable Sefa.
Yahuza nie. The only illiterate in the NDC yanko.
Me that say we no say and then all pepe na Ghana ye na ya ntia so there but obi ya de na ya Honorable Sefa ne aka former vice president Paumia me to chairman nya me nshira no wachefe Ghana edana kuma pono so na anomo tui wona wo hwe won ko na wo kiambu se fui na aso owie no president yes sir
unim de ntia mpa wasem no
yes sir
baby anokro ne da no de to
me da se enti anso okotia ne bra pe Ghana president Jordan man mama nyame chichi na re nyame mawa butre se ye sa suba we ne ye nananom de chichiri Ghana onu adose family ya uza nyame pengu se MPP ni bibe ko so mu na me ya uza ma se akanya kupon kontu ameka binya bi da politics inti sabi politics ko ye die ti kwa no ya ye sabi ye nya kwanya na ewu ya ye kam ye penfo ko business woni mu ya na aditi woni mu ye di Sabi on the dinner you want to fear you pay for kwano woni mu ye na na sabi obi this year action ne kwa kwatina eye video say mu ka obi ye be twenty party ye be kum jo mama la ila illallah ya ti wi kwa dem every full pay for town itikana ni bi amukasa munya kwanya amukasa anyhow mu shaniye no, yes, Rakutia, Lidasi.
Oh, no, I see. Yanko, good morning, baby. Afrefi.
But I'm in the Apara.
But you meet you, Aja.
But I'm in the Apara, that's a
Buzu for Ubiaho, ye dear.
But we are away.
Nobody has a meet you, was him.
But oh, it must have church, happy from the Moboyadi, and you're saying. Politics na say o man you politics pa na osoma hodo nti ama ubuo se de man panyimfo ubuo se uni mi party a baka se tie basa ni nyina anya de pa party we ba na se yi we fi adwuma mu che se asa o man na ma udwe wa won tia se nso nyina ba ku na ne tie ni se ye fa ni se Facebook o en phone na wo ye bia no mu se bebu mu atana so betua ho kadaachi nti o ka se mfo bi fo bi ho Bible say one sermon or nam to be boo for one sermon to number booby. Do one show now you upe followers, upe dia, who said that check a cheddar amount. As I said, you boo my penny for. And a baby young question since a Bible can you know. There must have been Manchester more than mine. Mamma now I said, and that's a pass, Mutien, all the way from Achimbo. So, young Koha, Kolawaha, good morning. We didn't be afraid of you.
Good morning, Mr. Court is here.
Mr. Court in Patrimony or Adarama.
Sure, my coding is the family. So far, FCC for oh, first of all, the child, I could use the power. Child will see a person, who will call it. My God, and my Yako, and my Yako. The moment sure, more cry. Now, we suffer now. Checking. So far, everything. I'm on for the central by election. My NDC so echo equity. You're analysis. The one I'm sure that is a boom water money. Yes, I don't say the food. You're not crippling. Just a boom water money. You know, I would have myself. You look at the case as a mere here. Or you could say, there's some boom also. That's the system, okay, because to make it the fuck movie. The evidence also, you just think it's a lot to the right direction. I support it. Let's just pray, please. Before my battle, before I can I'm going to say, I'm sure. But I said, if I said, I'll just do one. So the two mamma in the year. Eh? That mamma, this time, very nice. After that, for don't fight to change. You're very irresponsible comment. Let you know, I'm running in deep. Oh, before irresponsible comment, irresponsible statement, irresponsible behavior that I'm not to do. Obama, now, Obama, no lessons. One bad job, my soul, I'm the same Yama, we are about taking Yama. To go to this full set to count and stop for some Moka. The sound gives them because one woman get from Sacramento. That's
it. Men for Afrophobia. Yvensia. Why? Na nyame pa ochina ya wada eba betina se akasimadu ama nunsia abo anopano a yebesa atena se bio na se de da no pa bia ye no no ensem de hu hia ai betimi ede yiyo kankro fa hodie empuntuo ede aba minum mienu asetena mu no ni atena se ne yedi hu nko me fa na se afisem de afisem nya ware sem nko ana ye afisem ayeka ensem a edi nya de ha yen a empempi u behwe na yaka ya no atum hu isanse ye hunu kwan ye de nsem ne befa so sansem ne yetena se anopa bia edi hu nko mo se mote ya wono mo frɛ ye efra chirichiri no bencheye wote nsem a no mo ka e de fa nkoma na yedi no da bia wadwenkyere ehun behia isanse mpanyifo ka asem bi se nyansa wo ho ni ba ko futrim nyansa ini ba ko futrim bro ni beka se one man said is not the repository of all wisdom enintu na dan da nyina aya ye bie tetifo homa ema Ghana fo nyina akonya enti ya ema wo ye mo nhyehyew enya de aha no obi ba betrimtram wo anaso obi ba bedu atem anaso obi ba beka okasabode ahye wo yem da bi ubetimi aka de ne mo ka no ama ho ate atenie ayampiato enkasatwie entoto ho a enye papa de nya de soso e odwumadi ne so nzebia wadwene ye so baba befre na wabetutu obi ho obididi obi atem obi asem a waka sempo no wone ne nya adwene a pekwampa so naka sanete na yemfa amamre ne amane ahodo a ye de tete yemfiri yinkurase ama nei enya akonya temfra mamu ye ne Ghana fo edin komodin sa woso no yemfa ne dwuma mo a moti Facebook a mo de ensempa no mompe na emum sebensemfo a emfa so bia amre mo na moto data na mo de hwe da ne da nyina no mo ankasa mo gidirege yen ka hwe sunsunsu aso ho ye frem nyankompasa chi nana aduana abrade de hye chenchenhene nana Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah. Nyame pa ochena. Akasi madu ama no nsia bo a. Yebesa ne Ghana fo nyina atena se bio. Na manopa nyonko enkoma a yedidie ewo dwumadie ni so no. Yasan de bio. Yemfa na ase a Sefata emfama executive producer. Panyini a wono ne da dwumaku ya no. Uraines Boateng. Kwankyerefo da GMBC ano. Ura Timothy Kakari. Yemfa na ase ma producer a ahomenache donko na ofrew Joel Sanko Ewura papa Fatisha Ebuali Prince Obi Papa Yim Brown. Na mo akona to ye pete abe fontentan kese ne so kwankwa anuase ene munguma de friend Facebook yemfa na ase ma no mo a moje mre hwe ye Facebook nyina ye da mo ase mo a moje mre tie ye mafiefie mu mo shops ahodo mu nyina ye da mo ase mo a moje mre ese mre efreye kire ma adwene wodwumadi ni so no mo ze de na ase kese ena ye de mamo Nyankopon hyira ye no num ye nyina na edwumadi bia ye die bia onto nhyira nsuo mfa ngusu ma yen na emum ade a me ka ne se nyame o ma yewri mfi ye nchi bebi ifri hu hia pa nyame po chana no pa be sen hia bi ye din komo
Chemo Charlie, he hold me down and I'll for